The Common Man and T-Bone you're about to listen to is incredibly stupid. Listener discretion is advised.
But let's pick it up.
Let's build him a stadium right there.
What about, you know what? Right off of 71, across from the outlet mall, north of that.
Man, are we hillbillies?
Well, you know what I'm talking about.
Man, across from the outlet mall.
Right.
Put a stadium by the mall.
Yeah, right up there. You've got a bunch of spots. I'm sure you could clear out whatever's there and put a stadium up there.
Hey, Harley Davidson dealer up by the outlet mall.
Featuring Panama Ted,
I'm a dork and stupid.
Timmy Hall,
I love a good, thin meat.
and a crap ton of random sounds from the internet.
His lower body is ridiculously thick.
You little stupid.
Not on my watch.
My butt's sore. Holler.
I like that laugh.
Welcome to Man and Bone.
Happy Tuesday. Welcome in. Hello, Bone.
Hello, man.
It is the penultimate. Is that right?
Oh, man.
You know, you taught me that term.
Penultimate. Yeah, it's
I
the
had
one
no
before
idea.
the ultimate.
Right.
The ultimate is the end.
Well, tomorrow's the last show for the two of us. So
Together.
today's penultimate.
Yeah.
And we're going to do the 5-man person booth during the 4 o'clock hour. You all voted for it. You all wanted it. So it's me, and it's Bone, and it's Teddy, and it's Timmy, and it's F-Bomb Jen for the entire hour. And let me tell you something right now. It will suck.
It's going to be bad radio,
It's going to be
folks.
terrible.
You asked for it, though. This is what you want. And we're going to deliver on promises. I believe yesterday you made a promise on this show, man.
I have, I'm going to pay off on one promise. Are you ready for this?
What's the promise?
I have fully written out and disseminated my focaccia recipe.
Oh, where is it?
It's at my desk.
Oh, so you haven't disseminated it. You've written it. Dissemination means you've given it out to people.
Well, no, it's ready to be.
It's ready to be disseminated.
It's ready to go.
Pre-dissemination.
Right.
That's not predetermination. That's a whole other thing I learned about at church.
Okay.
And pre-insemination is, I don't even know what that is. That's us right now. We've not yet been inseminated by anything, to my knowledge.
How do you know?
Well, I said to my knowledge.
All right. Anyway, I have it ready.
Okay.
So in the coming days, I'll be getting it to you. I'm not going to read the entire bread recipe on the. No, it's lengthy. We're not going to have any ratings.
I don't know if you know what's happening today. We're going to be doing a whole hour of ratings death.
No, I know that. And I know you don't care about the ratings because you're leaving afternoons. You don't care if I tank. But these are still my ratings.
I care. I want the whole station to have great ratings. Great ratings, Mike.
No, secretly.
The greatest ratings ever. The greatest ever. No one's done it better.
Secretly, you want this show to tank.
No, I don't.
Yes, you do.
No, we have to address that. Because that's how you feel about everything.
You want it to fail.
You believe that everyone is like you. I want all of this to be successful. I will be thrilled if you and Timmy do better in the ratings than you and I have done together. That would mean the show continues. Everyone's happy with that. That's great.
So you're telling me, like, new ratings come out.
Yeah.
It's the first time we're looking at the real impact of new morning show and new-ish afternoon show.
Yeah.
And you, in mornings, get a bigger number than me. In the afternoons.
That's not even that's just not even going to be comparable.
Why?
Because it's different audiences, it's different everything. No, what I'm saying is I hope that the show continues to be successful. I do actually wish for people that I like and care about to have success. I do. I want you guys to be successful in afternoons. I hope we're successful, me and Tyvis, in the mornings. I hope it's all successful.
You know what I was just thinking about? And I don't know why it hasn't hit me until today, and I'm sure you've thought about it. You know, you being in the mornings, you're competing against, hey, dude.
Oh, I'm aware.
Got any Coke Zero?
Oh, there's a lot of that.
Why not?
There's that. I'm competing against them, competing against, are the married couple, are they still on the radio? The ones that are illegal?
No, they're gone.
That's done. Okay.
They're gone.
I don't know.
I think what's her name? Randy,
I believe.
I think she's on Sunny.
Yeah.
I think he's dead.
Because Dino and Stacy.
Loper, I think,
Dino and Stacy are gone.
Not married.
No, I know they aren't.
They're just
but
a man and a woman.
Loper and Randy were married on the Blitz. They weren't married on the Blitz. They were married pre the Blitz, but then they
Correct.
worked at the Blitz.
Are they still married?
I don't know.
Okay.
It's none of my business. What I'm saying is, I know that we had a boss here once that came in and said, "Did you know?" This was at the height of when they were on the air. He's like, "Did you know Loper and Randy on the Blitz? They're a married couple." And we were like, "Yes, they talk about it all the time."
We knew it.
And he said, "That's illegal." And we said, "What? What do you mean it's illegal?"
There's been married couples that
you can't be on the radio and be married. It's like, why? What if Mike and I decided to get married? What happens? Then we just have to quit?
It is amazing when you think about all the people who run radio that this station has been around since 1922.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah.
It's amazing that there are actually people competent enough to turn the signal on every single day.
That same boss also once, if I remember correctly, it was them. This boss used to print out emails like it was his job. And I don't mean like, you know how maybe a law firm might say, we've got to retain paper records of everything because of, you never know what's going to come up.
Give an example of the type of email that he would print up.
He would send an email that says, "Hey, FYI, you can have that Thursday off in June that you asked about. Sincerely, the boss." And then
you'd reply, okay,
cool. And then I would leave to go to the bathroom or get up and get lunch or something, come back to my desk. There would be a paper copy of the email that was just sent to me by me and him, printed out on my computer with his reply going, "Thanks." And then he would keep a copy in his file folder.
Oh, trust me, I know that because I took over his old office. And then I had to clean all that crap out. I did like reading all the emails that were sent to other people.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. We would get that sometimes, too, because occasionally he would print something off and forget about it on the printer, and then other people would print things. Like I would print out some of our show prep. And I won't say who or what or whatever, but one day on the printer, I came across some information about the salary of a, former host here.
Mm-hmm.
And
of course, we kept it to ourselves. We saw it. We threw it right in the
immediately
trash.
Shredded
Didn't even look at it. We knew what it was.
No.
Didn't even look at it. Or we did the opposite of that.
Still have that email to this day.
Yeah.
Just in case. Just in case it's
You
needed.
printed out that? You made a copy of it?
Well, I gave it to you. I mean, I didn't do that. Why would anybody do that? But this guy would print everything. He would print every single email he ever sent to anyone. As important as something like that, or as innocuous as, "Oh, hey, you can have the day off," or, "Yeah, thanks for that. LOL," print, saved in a file in his office.
There was another boss that was the idiot's boss. We had many idiots here.
The
Lord of the idiots, who oversaw the other idiots.
The taller idiot.
Right.
Very tall.
This was many, many years ago, probably 20 years ago. And we were hiring a new program director who was going to run the radio station. And this new program director had his salary and contract emailed accidentally to everybody on the staff.
Oh, God.
And once they realized the mistake, it's in the morning, and I'm already here because I was working mornings at that time. They're running around to everybody's computer trying to log in.
Delete the
email before anybody can see it. Well, of course, I saw it.
People saw it.
And I was working with Spielman at the time, and I may have slid it over to him. And he saw it. And I'll never forget, because this new guy who was coming in, he was going to make $70,000.
That's nice.
Pre-bonus,
That's really nice.
$70,000. And Spielman's meeting him for the first time. And I thought, please don't say anything. This is going to be so awkward. But I was also rooting for him to say something.
Sure.
Because he saw the contract.
Yeah.
So Spielman introduces himself. And he goes, "Hey, 7-0, I'm 3'6". And everybody just turned white as a ghost. And I'm trying to bite my lip from not laughing. Teddy remembers. Teddy, did you see the email, or was it erased by the time you saw it?
No, I saw it, and I may have printed it out.
Okay, good. Right. See, that's why Teddy's here.
That's right. I may still have it in my file somewhere.
Right. That's what I'm saying.
Yes.
I have moved since that time when I found the printed out email that it wasn't for my eyes, but it was there on the printer. And I just grabbed my stack of stuff and went and sat down at the desk. And I remember I was sitting, because we shared an office at the time, you and I did. And I'm like, hey, did you send me something with a number for blank employee? What is this? And then you were like, oh, and we both realized at the same time what we were looking at.
And listen, this is not like a Michigan coach hacking into the computer system and stealing information.
It was a piece of paper that was sitting there.
It's sitting on the printer, or it was sent to us. We're not seeking this out. It just happened to find us, and then we used it once we found it.
Well, it mostly kept it as if I ever had to hear from that boss how like, oh man, you guys screwed up. I'll be like, oh yeah, like you did when you when you didn't pick this up. And like no joke, an hour and a half later, he comes by and goes, hey, did you guys see an email on the printer? I'm like, huh?
I didn't see anything.
No, I haven't printed anything all day.
What are you talking about?
Oh, okay. Ran away. Idiot.
All right. We got a big, girthy show. We'll set it up for you coming up next. Cowan, Man, and T-Bone on the Fan.
Fan traffic.
Sponsored by Meister's Bar and Pizza in Grandview.
You should watch out for an accident that's on northbound 270's off-ramp to westbound 161, and that's on the north outer belt. We also have some delay due to an accident that's on the right shoulder of southbound 270 on the east outer belt at Easton Way. This report is sponsored by NJM Insurance. While some insurance companies use gimmicks to get your attention, NJM would rather focus on putting their policyholders first. No jingles or mascots, just great insurance. Visit NJM.com to learn more. I'm Nicole for 97.1 The Fan Traffic.
Want to learn about Pick 4 from the Ohio Lottery? Okay, Pick 4 is a daily draw game where you pick 4 individual numbers between 0 and 9 that can be played straight, where each number must be drawn in an exact order or box where they can be drawn in any order. You can win up to $2,500 on a 50-cent bet. Learn more at OhioLottery.com or the Ohio Lottery app. Lottery players are subject to Ohio laws and commission regulations. Play responsibly. Want to go back to the radio? Okay.
Legend has it, underneath the NJM insurance offices lies a mysterious room of long-forgotten, moldy mascot memorabilia. Often pitched by ad agencies, always rejected by NJM. Is it real? We may never know. But what is real is NJM's dedication to doing what's right for their customers. Astoundingly, they're proud to put policyholders first. No jingles or mascots, just great insurance. Learn more at njm.com.
Insurance underwritten by NJM Insurance Company and its subsidiaries.
There's a new way to surround yourself with savings at Giant Eagle and Market District. Shop Giant Eagle's uncompromising quality at a reliable price with everyday savings. Look for signs throughout the store to find bargains on produce, meat, and more. At Giant Eagle, we combine exceptional customer service and quality foods, all at great value to make the most of your shopping trip. Visit Giant Eagle or Market District today to see how easy it is to save.
Before you start your day, UDF has already started making your breakfast right in our bakery. We've got buttery, flaky croissants baked before the crack of dawn. We're making fluffy buttermilk biscuits from scratch by the time the sun starts to think about rising. And before you hit your first alarm, we've piled our biscuits and croissants high with sausage, egg, and cheese right in store. So come in and grab a fresh one and let us make you a morning person. Fresh baked breakfast sandwiches from United Dairy Farmers. UDF, mornings made for you.
Sometimes I hear a sparkling sound.
Like when we say, all you have to do is point?
There it is.
That's the sound of magic happening.
Magic like we can come the day you call us? Wow.
Oh, 1-800-GOT-JUNK or visit 1-800-GOT-JUNK.com.
We've all got it, you know, that one crazy thing you've always wanted to do, that bucket list goal. Then a cancer diagnosis, and that one thing still goes according to plan. I would know. I'm getting my first tattoo right now, while my 3 beautiful daughters laugh hysterically at me. 58 years old, 4 years of cancer-free checkups at Ohio Health. Go ahead and get a picture, girls. You keep making plans.
Visit ohiohealth.com/keepmakingplans.
Looking to sell your home? Don't pay 6% commission. Call my guys at Sell for 1% Realtors. They're full service, not a do-it-yourself kind of thing. On average, customers save over $10,000. Give them a call, 614-451-6616. That's 451-6616.
The Buckeyes are national champions. And you listen to it all right here on The Fan. And next year when they do it again, it'll be here on The Fan. And the year after that, well, you know the drill. Always and forever, your home of the Buckeyes. The Fan.
Have you ever told a friend?
Oh, I'm fine.
When you really felt?
Just so overwhelmed.
Or sent a text? Can't sleep. Are you awake? when you couldn't find the words to say?
I'm scared to be alone with my thoughts right now.
Then this is your sign to reach out to the 988 Lifeline for 24/7 free confidential support. You don't have to hide how you feel. Text, call, or chat anytime.
Did you know 38% of Ohio's teenagers have spent money on gambling in video and online games? Items like mystery boxes, skins, and spin to win mimic gambling, putting children at a higher risk of experiencing a gambling disorder as an adult. So get in the know about youth gambling and start the conversation with discussion guides, parent resources, and more at changethegameohio.org. That's changethegameohio.org.
Stop struggling to get your job post seen on other job sites. Indeed's Sponsored Jobs feature helps you stand out and hire fast. Start at Indeed.com/credit.
Fan weather.
From the Logan AC and Heat Services Weather Center.
Today is a 10 TV weather impact alert day for strong to severe storms this afternoon into the evening. We will start off partly sunny with highs climbing into the low 80s and breezy winds developing. And then after the storms pass, lows tonight down into the 50s. Cooler on Wednesday with chances of rain in the second half of the day. For the Fan, I'm meteorologist Meredith Garfolo with your 10 weather impact forecast.
ESPN Bet is the official sports book of Common Man and T-Bone. On your phone or in person at Hollywood Casino Columbus. The Fan.
Does excessive amounts of Prozac make your sack droop down to your knees? Asking for a friend. My friend's name is Mike. Back to Droopy Sack and T-Bone.
Droopy Sack and T-Bone brought to you by the Hinderer Motor Company. Fish has handed me the plug sheet for tomorrow. Are you ready?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Bishop and Friends, Jake Trotter.
There you go.
Senior national college football writer for ESPN. He'll be on at 10:30. Adam Schefter on Rothman and Ice tomorrow at 12:30. And tomorrow from 3 to 6. It is the final Common Man and T-Bone show ever.
With the both of us.
That's why I said Common Man and T-Bone.
Well, I know. Yeah, I don't. By the way, what do I do like Thursday, Friday, and all of next week? You'll be off. Well, you'll be working, but you won't be in on the air.
I'll be in the building, but I will not be on the air. I want a little bit of a buffer between our last show. It's too emotional, Bone.
I know.
You can just go on the air the next day like nothing happened, but
one of us has to. I mean, I would take the time off too, but they didn't give me that option.
Yeah, we want you to tease the new show with Tyvis.
I got it. And I'm excited to do that, but it's bittersweet. It's going to be a little of both of that. But
what do you want to do? Just have random music playing? And
what I'm saying is every time I've hosted this show, I've said, hey, it's Common Man and T-Bone. Man is off today. Timmy's here. Whatever. Now
name it whatever you want. Just say it's the Bone Show.
Oh, this could be. Oh, yeah.
The Bone Show on the Fan.
God, that won't confuse people. What? They got rid of Common Man? And then like a week later when you're back, then they'll I think what I'll say is Common Man and Timmy debuting May 12th.
If you like this show,
you
can hear us in the morning starting on May 12th.
Well, when it's me and Tyvis together, but Timmy will be on with some of that time too. So we'll figure it out.
And Jeff Rimmer will be the final guest tomorrow.
All right.
That's good. He's very excited about that.
I'm excited.
He is. He's very. Trust me. I'm getting calls from him.
The fact that he knows he's the last guest.
Oh, I'm so honored.
He'll still be on with you going forward.
I understand.
But the last time you and I together are on with him will be, it'll be quite the thing.
All right, big show today. Inside the NFL coming up at 3:46. All the news and notes you need. Rapid fire in the 4 o'clock hour. Also in the 4 o'clock hour, 5-person booth. Me, Bone, Teddy, Timmy, F-Bomb Jen. Game show at 5:30. What's the game this week, Boner?
You know what? We're doing some trivia about the show.
What show?
This one. For the last episode, we're doing trivia about our own show.
Wouldn't I know trivia about my own show?
We're about to find out. Oh. I mean, we won't until 5:30, but yeah, we'll find out then.
Cavs sweep out the Heat with a 55-point victory last night. I know it's yesterday, but yikes. So you're always telling me off the air, like, oh, Cavs good, watch it.
Cavs in 4, baby.
Right.
That means for the finals, just so we're clear. But they had a Cavs in 4 last night.
I'm not an NBA guy, but I flipped it on last night. Well, game's on. I'll flip it on. It was like 70-30. And then I turned it off. What the hell was that?
That was a combination of a few things. One, the little thing I want to help give a primer to people who are just now easing into their Cavs viewing because, hey, maybe you haven't watched the regular season. Maybe you never watched the regular season, but you heard the Cavs are the 1 seed. You see this score line. You go, wow, are they? Yeah, they're good. The Cavalanche is a thing. Have you heard about the Cavalanche?
No.
That's what the Cavs do. They did one right at the start of the game. They just go on like these massive 18-0 runs, 20-2. This is not uncommon for them. So that's what the Cavs are known for. They do that a lot. They score in bunches.
55-point victories in the playoffs are uncommon.
Well, here's the other part of that. I'm not trying to damper what the Cavs are doing because they are fantastic. That Heat team absolutely quit. They should be. It is shameful. They basically said after the game that they're going to clean house. Like Bam Adebayo, who's one of their only good players, he said, I think we're going to get rid of a lot of guys around here. He knows it's not him. It's all the other dudes around him that are just not very good. But remember, this is a team that had Jimmy Butler on it earlier this year. He did not want to play there. He opted out and pushed his way out and got traded to Golden State, where he played last night and played brilliantly for Golden State as they beat the Houston Rockets. But, yeah, this Cavs team is they are deep. They have all the talent. They've got guys on their roster that were they on different teams, they would be like a 1 or 2 option. Instead, they're maybe the 3rd, 4th, 5th option. Ty Jerome, this dude who they picked up off the scrap heap a couple years ago, had been a star for Virginia. I think was there when they won their national championship, and then got to the NBA and had a bunch of injuries, never got his career going. Now he's come to the Cavs, and he's just a revelation. He was, a 6th man of the year type of guy. Like, they have everything you want. They've got front court, they've got back court, they've got killers like Donovan Mitchell. No matter what you're faced with in the playoffs, they've got an answer for it. I don't know that they're going to beat the Celtics or the Thunder if they get to the finals, or the Knicks are going to be a challenge. Those are teams that are really tough, but I tell you right now, this Cavs team is as good as any of the teams in the NBA. That's why their record is so great. That's why they're a 1 seed. They belong. So last night probably isn't what you're going to see in the next series when they play the Pacers, but they're going to, I believe, going to be in the Eastern Conference Finals and have a very good shot at getting to the finals.
I'm ready. I'm in.
Good.
I'm all in.
You got everything you want on this team.
I got a little merch at home, too. I'm going to wear it.
They added DeAndre Hunter.
Oh, DeAndre Hunter.
DeAndre Hunter's like a 3-and-D guy who also played at Virginia, played there.
Teddy, 3-and-D.
Yeah,
right?
Teddy knows what Ted knows
three
the
in
NBA.
The P? 3-and-D?
3-and-D, baby.
Yeah, 3-and-D.
You know what that is.
Yeah, it's guys that make threes and they play defense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought that was the move that the Dudley boys used to beat their opponents.
The 3D.
I see.
Yeah. DeAndre Hunter is the 3.
Oh, yeah, and they went out and added him at the deadline. They added a guy who can provide some scoring punch, who can play defense. He's got mismatch options for you on offense.
I'm in.
Like, it's
Don't
all
convince
there.
me. I'm there.
Love this team.
Zach Werenski is a Norris Trophy finalist. It is the first time in Jackets history that they've had a Norris Trophy finalist.
That is one.
It's amazing in its own right.
Well, let's focus on the positive there, which is that Zach Werenski deserves this. He's had a tremendous season.
My guy, awesome.
I mean, he's taken a lot of steps in his career, but wouldn't you say even this year there's another huge, like, now he's turned into one of the best in the world at what he does. Like, that's the step the Jackets were hoping he would eventually take, and now he has. You could argue he's been there for the last few years when he's not been hurt, but this was the complete season you wanted from him.
I was talking to Rimmer last offseason, and he said, I'm hearing great things about Zach. I said, yeah, all right. He's been here for 8 years.
Yeah.
I'm hearing good things about him, too. He's probably the best player on the team. No, he's lean and mean. And I remember thinking to myself, how much more lean and mean could he be?
Right.
Because he was not like, oh, he's just a fat guy waddling around out there. But then when I saw him in the preseason, there was a chiseledness to him.
Mm-hmm.
He was ready to go like I've never seen before. And it also helps that you stayed healthy for the entire season.
Well, that's just it, right? I mean, I think if he had, relatively good health his entire career, he would have probably been at this level a couple of years ago. But when you have a few injuries that take you out for a while, that's just unfortunate. Nothing you can do about it. But
you watched the hockey last night?
I didn't get to watch any of it. Did they keep themselves on the air this time? Were they able to actually broadcast the games?
That's some wild hockey last night, though. Lightning scored like 2 goals in 12 seconds in that game.
Oh, gosh.
Panthers come back in the third. They scored 2 goals in 11, 12 seconds.
Jeez.
The Dallas game, they score within 8 seconds.
Wow. Goals everywhere.
Of the game starting. Wild.
Yeah.
You know what I'm thinking while I'm watching it? Man, I miss playoff hockey. There's nothing like playoff hockey.
Yeah, I think for me, knowing what this year was for the Jackets, you and I both had no expectations for this team given the tragedy that happened in the offseason and everything else surrounding it, how bad they were last year, new coach, new GM, everything, just so much turmoil for this team. This season was great, right, that they were able to play as well as they did. But now, watching a little playoff hockey, I am starting to get that. I'm not bitter. I'm not angry. I'm not mad at this team like I would be in other years where they came this close and couldn't get the job done. I'm with you. I'm ready for playoff hockey again. Like I will watch some playoff hockey going down the stretch but I want my team to be a part of it again. And I feel like next year, that's a very real prospect for this team that they should be there.
I know it's shallow and there's, a lot more to it than that, but I also can't help, looking at certain guys and saying, that's my guy. That was my guy.
Oh,
Seth Jones scores a goal last night. That's my guy. Sergei Bobrovsky does things. That's my guy.
Yeah.
I know it's not possible just to keep the same roster all the time. Seth didn't want to be here. I understand. Bob wanted to be respected. And unfortunately, at that time, the management system was not in place to respect him. To Bob's specifications. People think in their mind, Bob wanted to leave. Bob wanted to leave because he felt like, right or wrong, he was disrespected by this organization.
Well, I think that to me it's easy for us to take that personally because it feels like they're attacking the city. And sometimes
he's not attacking the city.
No, like I can now see it with the benefit of time that like I would wonder if the management was what you have now, the people you have in place. I believe in this front office and coaching staff. I wonder if we would have lost some of those guys, or if they would have said, you know what, I want to stay because I see the vision, I see the plan. I don't think you can say that about previous regimes that were here.
Ryan Day speaking today. You will hear from the coach coming up in 2 minutes. Common Man and T-Bone on the Fan.
Fan traffic.
Sponsored by Meister's Bar and Pizza in Grandview.
You should watch for some slowdown due to an accident that's on the right shoulder of northbound 71 at 270 on the North Outer Belt. We also have a disabled vehicle that's blocking the left lane and causing some delay on southbound US 23 after 270 on the south side. This report is sponsored by Erie Insurance, celebrating 100 years of protecting your family's most priceless moments. Then, now, always. Erie Insurance. ErieInsurance.com. That's ErieInsurance.com. I'm Nicole for 97.1 The Fan Traffic.
Brought to you by Metal Supermarkets. Metal Supermarkets is your convenience store for metal. Visit Columbus at metalsupermarkets.com for all your metal needs.
Everyone deserves a fast and reliable connection. One that helps better their everyday through the things they value most. Friends and family, education and career. A connection that opens pathways to opportunity and builds roads to a better future. At Spectrum, we're committed to delivering just that every single day. Because with the right connection, anything is possible. That's Life Unlimited. That's Spectrum.
Hey, it's Anthony from my friends at Germain Honda of Dublin. And Rich and his team are ready to get you in a great new Honda this spring. Purchase or lease. He's going to make you feel awesome about your next vehicle and your experience. Grab a hold of this one, a 2025 Honda Accord Hybrid Sport. Lease it for only $347 a month for 36 months, 30,000 miles, and only $19.99 down. He's got rates as low as 2.9%. Germain Honda of Dublin on Sawmill Road, just south of 270.
Uline is expanding in Ohio with a 1.4 million square foot building, and they're looking for exceptional people to get this location up and running. The company has seen decades of growth, creating a stable work environment employees can count on. Warehouse workers earn pay starting from $25 an hour, with significant growth and earning potential. Plus, new hires can earn a $5,000 year-end bonus. Check out current Aetna job opportunities at uline.jobs/Ohio.
Common Man and T-Bone is sponsored by the Hinderer Motor Company. We love what moves you. The Fan, Ohio's sports destination.
If Biggie's Eyes was a radio show, this would be it. This is Common Man and T-Bone.
Big Ten announcing home and away games for next season's men's college basketball season.
Okay.
That makes sense?
Yeah. We don't have the full schedule of dates, but we know who the opponents will be.
Because obviously there's 20 teams in this conference.
This is the new thing we do now with sports schedules where we say, hey, we're going to give you it, but only a part of it. You have to wait for another part of it, like the NFL's doing, where they already know the schedule, but you got to wait till May 14th so they can have their quirky little videos for the social media to get out. Could just tell us the schedule. Nope, we're not going to do that yet. Go ahead. Big Ten has their kind of schedule out.
You have home and homes with 3 teams, Penn State, Wisconsin, and Meat Chicken. That's your home and home. I know that Diebler and Bjorky bitched and moaned about they want a home and home with Michigan. Well, they got it. Last year we didn't have one.
Yeah, that should be every year. Just for every Ohio State and Michigan sport where they play, they should have us. You should get at least one back and forth on that.
Now, the home games only will be Illinois, Indiana, Minnesota, Nebraska, Purdue, UCLA, and USC. So what does that mean? That means the Buckeyes don't have to travel out to Southern California because UCLA and USC are at home only. They don't have to go to Candy Striperville, Assembly Hall.
Thank goodness.
And they don't have to go to Purdue.
Not because I think Indiana's like that great of a team or whatever.
No, but it's a tough place to go and play.
Well, yeah, it's also just I don't need it. I'm good with that. Let's just have them at home. That's fine.
I like that.
Yeah, I do too. That obviously means the Buckeyes will go out to Washington and Oregon, presumably.
Yeah.
Right? Did you say they're playing them? I mean, they play everybody. So, right. Okay.
Don't have to go to Illinois either. That makes me happy.
Oh, yeah.
That's a tough place to go and play.
Yeah. Well, look, next year for Diebler is going to be a big one because I think a lot of people are willing to give him the benefit of the doubt in year one. He's never been a head coach before anywhere. So learning curve is going to be pretty steep when you come into the Big Ten. This year was not anywhere close to good enough for expectations in my mind and a lot of other Buckeye fans' minds. But I think most Buckeye fans are willing to give him another year or two to get it right, or at least try to turn things. If it's another year like this where you're not even, barring a miracle, you're not even in tournament contention really, then that's not going to be acceptable for a lot more of the fan base. I don't know that means he loses his job.
Growth. I want to see positive, tangible growth.
Absolutely.
That's what I want to see. And I don't want to hear about a 5-year plan because college basketball is different now. You can turn a crappy team into a contender almost instantly. Michigan won 8 games.
Yeah.
A year ago.
With NIL, you can turn it around if you get the right combination of players and coaching and a good schedule, and you have some injury luck, too. You got to have all the above. I'm not saying it's all in the coach's hands, but a good amount of it does come down to coaching and getting the right guys.
Ryan Day meeting with the media today. A lot of people focused on the quarterback position because that's the sexy position. Julian Sayin was the front runner for this quarterback job. Here is Ryan Day talking about his progress.
You know, I think for Julian, you know, he just has to go play, and the more he's in those roles, the more he can let his competitive nature come to the surface. And I don't know if that answered your question, but like that's to me where he has to just be the most competitive guy on the field. And you know, when you know what you're doing and you have experience and you have, you know, comfort level, then all of a sudden those things can come to the forefront. And I think the more comfortable he's getting, the better he's doing that. I felt like he did take a little bit more command in the huddle. I felt like he took more command at the line of scrimmage, because when I say command, it's coming off of a guy who had tremendous command, and he knows what it looks like. And so whether it's barking out the cadence or, you know, looking guys in the eye in the huddle, or, you know, after a play, getting everybody back together, whatever those on the sideline, whatever those things are, like that's the leadership skills. We all see he's got a beautiful release and he can throw the football, but that's just part of the process. And so that's part of bringing along a quarterback, and that's the fun part.
I want to talk about the specifically leadership thing. We had 14 guys go in the NFL draft. That ties the school record. And with those guys goes a lot of the vocal aspect of the locker room and the leadership roles on this team. Now, that's the nature of college sports, right? You're going to have more turnover than you do in other sports because that's just what happens, especially now in the portal era. You have guys pop in for a year, then they're gone. But Ryan Day's job now is to find who these leaders are. He talked about that today.
Guys who were not in leadership roles the year before need to now carry the water. So that's important. And I think it's different when you're actually in that role as a leader. And so, we're going to try to use that as a reference point just to try to help them understand that when you're a leader, like, you have to take on the burden of being the leader. It's one thing to sit in the back and watch somebody else do it, because we lost a lot of leadership. Now, we do have some guys who are stepping up in a big way, and they just need more opportunity. So that's going to be the summer project.
I know for a fact that Ryan Day has been up in front of that room, and he has said, listen, who's going to be the guy to run over when your teammates are getting maced at the 50-yard line?
That's right.
Who's going to be the guy?
You need
Just
some
kidding.
leadership.
That's not going to happen. But
no, you need some leadership, though.
When we go to Ann Arbor and we beat their asses and we try and plant our flag and they mace us.
Right.
Who's going to show them what it's like?
Yeah. Who's going to fight their head coach, right? Yeah.
Sharon Moore's crying over there.
Wearing his cleats. Let's go. I think he was wearing cleats.
Any other coaches get a show cause penalty today?
I don't know.
It's a good, clean organization. Good, clean boys over there.
Did they have any of their computers get confiscated by the FBI today? Or is that just a once-in-a-while thing over there?
They did get show cause penalties. Jesse Minter, Stephen Clinkscale.
Something.
Received show cause violations for violations committed during their time with the Wolverines. Minter got a 1-year show cause.
Oh, good.
Secondary coach Clinkscale got a 2-year show cause. Minter admitted, I can't say the dude's name, admitted to multiple impermissible early recruiting communications with a prospect prior to June 15th of his sophomore year of high school.
Okay. Don't really care about that, right? Look at what college football recruiting has become. I know those were the rules. He broke them. He should get whatever. Please tell us, NCAA, about the guy who was doing a thing that now would still be illegal, right? I know it's illegal to contact recruits on different times, but it used to be illegal to give them money. You're giving recruits money left and right. They have agents. You're going through agents. How much contact? Like, do these rules even matter about illegal timing of a contact? If I'm a coach and I talk to a booster and the booster talks to the agent sends the message to the student, is that a violation at this point? I don't know. What I do know is if you're stealing signs and you're doing it in a way that involves, like, going to games with video camera equipment and all that stuff.
Yet.
Right.
They haven't ruled on yet.
I also know that no matter what the ruling of that is, it really won't be satisfactory to me because they're not going to rip banners down and go into people's houses and say, take that championship merch. They already said they're not going to go back on the championship for Michigan. So they got away with it, folks. They got away. But it would be nice to know that the NCAA at least acknowledges, oh, yeah, all of that was completely refuted by the cheating. They should not have had that.
Now, Harbaugh got a 4-year show cause, but he got a 4-year show cause for not cooperating with the NCAA with a previous investigation that has nothing to do with the sign stealing.
That was with the burger thing, right?
They're still investigating that. So you have Harbaugh, 4-year show cause. Jesse Minter, this guy, who is he? He was only the defensive coordinator. He gets a show cause. And the secondary coach, Clinkscale, gets a 2-year show cause for apparently passing out impermissible benefits.
Also, did we ever get a ruling? I may have missed it. Maybe it happened with, what was the program? Which directional Michigan school where allegedly Connor Stallions was that Central Michigan, right? Where there was, who's the old head coach? He used to coach Colorado State, Jim McElwain, who was there, right?
Man, this is a good segment called Who Is It? Where Is It? I don't know.
Jim McElwain was there. And remember someone looking like Connor Stallions.
That's someone looking like Connor Stallions.
It was
Connor Stallions.
Of course. He's on the sidelines. That investigation, I don't know if that ever got wrapped up or if they ever announced what happened there, but
no, nothing ever came out of that yet.
But
McElwain's not there anymore.
He left, right. He's gone.
So that resolved the problem.
Is that satisfactory?
That's good.
Sure.
Yeah, this guy's not here anymore, so please don't look at us.
Yeah.
Hey, this guy robbed the bank, but good news, he quit his job. So I think we're good. I think we're done here, right? No crime now because he did a crime, but then he quit what he was doing. So no more. We're all good.
Baseball. Hey, Teddy, Reds stay hot. Beat the Cardinals last night.
Yeah, they're doing well with their schedule right now because they've played a lot of bad teams and they're winning those games. Because I saw this stat, I don't know if you saw it, about teams that have played other teams above 500, and the Reds haven't played very many of them. And the Cubs have yet to play anybody below 500, and they're in first place. So I'm really worried about the Cubs. I think they have a very good team because they've been beating the good teams.
That's a little frightening.
Can't you enjoy your team for 2 seconds?
Well, it's nice right now.
All right.
Yeah, it is nice. And we're right in position to get the wild card right now. So
that's right.
That's sweet.
The season ended. Reds and Cardinals again tonight. Guardians lost 11-1 to the Twins. So if you're doing the math, they've been outscored 31-7 in their last 3 games. Now that's bad. 31-7.
It starts to feel like, I mean, it's a long season, right? But that you can't have stretches like that for the Guardians.
They'll be fine.
That division is crap.
This division's garbage. Nobody's going to win this division.
Well, someone has to.
Someone has to. What I mean is, yes, this is not good. You don't want to see it. You wish the team was playing better. They are by no means out of contention.
You know what? I think I haven't checked on them the last few days, but weren't the Tigers doing a little bit of a thing there to start the season off? They've been all right.
Tired of them.
You're tired of them.
That was the worst postseason team in the history of postseason baseball last year. I have no idea how the Tigers made it to the postseason.
They were ahead of schedule. But they're 18-11 right now. They're leading the division.
I don't like them. They suck.
Okay. I'm just telling you, they're not. I don't think they're going away is what I'm saying. I think they're going to be a problem all year.
Don't worry about it, Guardians fans. You got one team to worry about.
Who's that?
White Sox.
You
got to worry about that.
Are you trying to get the worst record in baseball?
All the news and notes you need as we go inside the NFL coming up next. Common Man and T-Bone on the Fan.
Fan traffic.
Sponsored by Meister's Bar and Pizza in Grandview.
You should be aware of an overturned vehicle that's on West Mound Street at Central Avenue that's causing some delay. And construction has a couple-minute delay on southbound 270 on the East Outer Belt between 33 and Alum Creek Drive. This report is paid for by Ohio Secretary of State Frank LaRose. Ohio's primary election is May 6th, and you have 3 convenient ways to vote. Ohio offers in-person early voting, absentee voting, and voting on Election Day. Find everything you need at voteohio.gov. Learn more at voteohio.gov. I'm Nicole on 97.1, The Fan Traffic.
Welcome to Tire Discounters. Oh, you're the Carfax guy.
The Carfox from Carfax.
Wow.
And you, sir, work at Tire Discounters.
I sure do.
The Carfax top-rated service center.
Oh, right. You know, a lot of that's because of our services. But people think we're just about tires.
Maybe it's your name.
Yeah.
Tire Discounters. And your jingle.
Oh, you like it?
I think it needs something.
Yeah? Like what?
Hit it. Plus brakes, oil changes, shocks, and struts, and more. Now that speaks to me.
Today is the day. After countless hours of research, cutting back expenses, and 9 months of anxiously waiting for her, today is the day you finally bring home your new car. It's also the day to protect her with an auto policy from Shelter Insurance. Our policies are competitively priced and include new car replacement coverage if anything were to happen to your new baby.
To find an agent near you, visit shelterinsurance.com. We're your shield. We're your shelter.
It's Leslie from Pella Columbus.
I'm Wilson from that other window place.
Wilson, I got the nicest Google review today. Dewey from Gahanna said, "We cannot believe we are able to get the Pella look and quality at the cost we did."
I got a review too. Listen to this. These windows were great. Oh boy. For about a year. Looks like I'll need to renew, in quotes for some reason, my windows way too soon. Repeat customer?
Get the window that homeowners rated the leading window brand in Columbus at PellaColumbus.com.
Hey folks, Austin Ward here with an opportunity to lose 40 by the 4th. Yes, pounds, and why not? I dropped my first 40 in just 8 weeks. It was easy, and it will be easy for you too. Take the medication-free and lasting approach. Awaken180weightloss.com.
Did you know even the smallest increase in mortgage rates can cost you thousands of dollars over the life of your loan? Hi, I'm Mark Stefanski, Chairman and CEO of Third Federal. It's true, even a 0.25% change in rate can cost you thousands of dollars over the life of your mortgage. But with Third Federal's new Early Rate Lock, you don't have to take chances. Early Rate Lock is the only pre-approval that locks in your rate at pre-approval, even before you find a house. Plus, we're so confident that our rates are the lowest, if you find a lower rate, we'll beat it or give you $1,000. And now through May 31st, get pre-approved with Third Federal and we'll pay all of your closing costs. So don't wait. Call Third Federal today.
Right now at Third Federal, even before you find a home, lock in 6.50%, APR 6.56% on a 30-year fixed-rate purchase mortgage. Visit thirdfederal.com or call 1-800-3RD-FED today. APR reflects 15% down for $350,000 loan amount. Rate requires automatic payment program and is subject to change. Restricted supply. Zero closing costs on low-cost loans only. See conditions for lowest rate guarantee at thirdfederal.com. Equal housing lender.
Hi, this is Ron from the Good Feet store. Are you standing on painful feet all day? Don't lose hope. We want to help you live without pain. Discover your options and visit goodfeet.com. Or stop in today at the Good Feet store on Polaris Parkway in Grove City.
Bishop and Friends.
Remember, you and I went to Gillies in Dallas, and there was a mechanical bull there that I think you could have thrived on.
I did that one time, and I broke my pelvis.
Bishop and Friends, sponsored by Diamond Seller.
Weekdays from 9 to noon on The Fan.
Going up. Prices keep going up these days. It feels like being on an elevator that only goes up. Going up. But not at Metro. We're pushing the down button. Going down. We've lowered prices. Get one line of 5G data for $40, period. That's 20% lower. And you get a free 5G phone when you bring your number. Only at Metro.
5-year guarantee on eligible plans. Exclusions apply. See website for details. Not available at Metro with T-Mobile in the past 6 months. Tax applies.
Hey guys, don't waste time and money with low-quality online TRT that charges you over $100 just to start. Visit the TRT experts today at Low T Center for a free consultation and free test. The treatment is personalized to your body, and most major insurance is accepted. And you'll get the freedom to choose if you want in-center care or at-home treatment. Looking to lose weight? Get a free B12 shot when you start prescription treatment. The offer is limited, so book now at fixmylowt.com. That's fixmylowt.com.
The Fan Poll is brought to you by Caster Connection. Visit casterconnection.com to shop online or to work with our Caster Solution specialists.
The only thing scarier than Bones' analogies is man's browser history.
I'm sorry, man. I thought you want to see this.
This is Common Man and T-Bone.
Hey, please subscribe to the podcast of this stupid show. It's available wherever you get your podcast. Just search Common Man and T-Bone. Click. Subscribe. Every single show comes right to your device free of charge. Podcast brought to you by our friends Care Heating and Cooling, which, by the way, we're over at my house today. Nothing wrong. Just a little checkup. Make sure everything's working.
That's good.
I like that AC working like a meat locker.
That's what you want. By the way, Mike, I got to tell you about my friends at Window Nation. Our windows are built to keep your house cool during the hot summer days. They have got windows that outperform the big guys. They have got things that can help you with their windows that allow the energy efficiency to stay in your home. Right now, you can get 60% off of House Full of Windows, and for 2 years, you won't have to worry about a down payment, interest, monthly payments, nothing until 2027. So you call my guys up, 866-90-NATION. You tell them, hey, I want those energy-efficient windows with the 20-point inspection on every window when it's installed. Do that now, 866-90-NATION, to schedule your consultation, or go to windownation.com.
Promo code BONEMyGlass.
Is that right? I think so. Yeah. Yeah, go ahead, try it.
Inside the NFL.
Common Man and T-Bone's Inside the NFL.
Sponsored by Atlas Butler Heating, Cooling, and Plumbing.
Bone! Well, man, the Niners have made it official with George Kittle. His deal, their tight end, makes him highest paid tight end in the NFL. $76.4 million contract extension.
How does this affect Greg Olsen?
Well, that hasn't been discussed. What it does, though, is resets the tight end market just a little bit, because now George Kittle is the highest paid tight end by annual average value. He is getting $19.1 million per year with the new deal. That places him ahead slightly of Trey McBride from the Cardinals, who's also getting $19 million, but not $19.1. And Travis Kelce with the Chiefs is getting $17.1 million. Rounding out the top five, in case you care, TJ Hawkinson with the Vikings at $16.5 million. And Dallas Goedert with the Eagles at $14.2 million. So David Njoku with the Browns making $13.6 million. Let him live. Anyway, that's the tight end market as of right now. Meanwhile, the Titans, they took with their number one pick, Cam Ward, quarterback from Miami. And Cam is apparently not going to be gifted the job, if you listen to their general manager, Mike Borgonzi, who is in his first year as the team's general manager, says Ward won't be named a QB1 right off the bat. He said, we're not going to name any starters here, though, right now in the offseason. They still have Will Levis there. If you need a reminder, the 2023 draft pick started 21 games with them over the last 2 years. He's gone 5-16 with 21 touchdowns, 16 picks, and taken 69 total sacks in 2 years. yikes and nice at the same time. But, yeah, that's what Cam Ward's got to try to beat out is that production. I think he'll be all right. I think he's probably, you'll use the number one pick on a guy. I think they're going to let you get the job, but he'll have to earn it, according to them. The Giants, meanwhile, found themselves in a bit of controversy, kind of were brought up in the president's speech yesterday. Donald Trump, the president of the United States, was speaking to the media as he introduced the Eagles. Philadelphia Eagles visited the White House, Super Bowl champs. During that conversation, he talked about his buddy, Saquon Barkley, and he said that he called up the Giants and said, you can't let him get rid of Saquon Barkley. Well, now the Giants have come out and said, no, that didn't happen. They said they didn't speak with him, so...
he's just riffing.
I know. I feel like that's also one of those things where I'm sure he didn't formally call the Giants and say, hi, this is Donald Trump. I'd like to give my official on-the-record take on this about Saquon Barkley. He, though, probably has talked to someone in the Giants organization at some function and says, you got to keep Saquon. That could be a thing. Or, you know what? Like you said, he's just riffing.
He's just riffing.
They probably didn't.
Who cares?
Yeah, that's right. It's of the things to pay attention to that the president says, whether or not he weighed in on Saquon Barkley, probably not the most important. Top 10 rookie jersey sales of 2025. You know, we're early in this process, but the draft happened, and a lot of fans want to go out and get the jersey. So, Mike, if you had to guess, who do you think has the number one jersey right now of the rookies who just got drafted?
I mean, I would assume it's the number one pick. I assume it's Cam Ward.
You know, it's a good call. He's second. It's inverted. Flip-flop, the top
Travis
two.
Hunter?
Travis Hunter has the most jerseys sold as of this past weekend, with his new team, of course, being the Jags. Then it is Cam Ward. Number 3 on the list. Optimism abounds in Cleveland.
Shedeur Sanders.
The Browns fans have bought Shedeur Sanders jerseys, apparently. More so than Raiders fans have bought fewer Ashton Genty jerseys than Browns fans have bought Shedeur Sanders jerseys. That, nothing against Shedeur Sanders. That boggles my mind that I would think Raiders fans would be over the moon about getting Ashton Genty, but...
let me get your take on something.
That's just odd. And Tetairoa McMillan, the wide receiver from Arizona who went to the Panthers, he's number 5, just so you know. Go ahead.
Raiders fans, is it acceptable for them? Because we like to fancy ourselves jersey aficionados. We like to hold people accountable to the jersey rules. Is it acceptable for Raider fans to go out and get themselves a Brady 12 jersey?
That seems so icky. That feels so weird.
I'm just saying, Tom Brady essentially is running your front office now, but as a player, he did nothing for your team. Is it?
I don't know, man. I don't care that he has some affiliation now. I feel like wearing a Brady... You know what? I would feel less weird about it if you wore a Patriots jersey, like a Tom Brady Patriots or Bucks jersey, and just said, no, I'm not a fan of them. I'm a fan of him. I'm showing my affection for Tom Brady by wearing this other team's jersey.
Teddy.
That would seem less weird to me than wearing a Raiders 12 Brady jersey.
You're in Vegas. You're the Jersey police. You have the ability to send people to jail. If somebody's wearing a 12 Brady Raiders jersey, what do you do?
Straight to jail. Because that never happened.
Okay, all right.
That's stupid.
That's what I want to know.
It's really dumb.
I didn't know you asked
me. My default is put everybody to jail.
No, I would send someone to jail for that. I think that's dumb.
Jail.
Yeah, jail.
All right, are we doing the 5-man booth? 5-person booth?
5-person booth.
5-person
Get it right.
booth.
Both.
Sorry. Booth. All right, you all voted for this. It's going to be me. It's going to be T-Bone. It's going to be Teddy. It's going to be Timmy. And it's going to be F-Bomb Jen. And it's going to suck for a whole hour.
Terrible.
Coming up next. Colin Mann and T-Bone on the Fan.
Fan Traffic.
Sponsored by Meister's Bar and Pizza in Grandview.
We've got an accident that's blocking the center lane and causing some delay on westbound 70 on the east side after Miller Avenue. And watch for an accident on the right shoulder of northbound 71 at 270 on the North Outer Belt. This report is sponsored by Taco Bell. Luxury is having a choice between Taco Bell's new $5, $7, and $9 Lux Cravings boxes. It's luxury because there's no wrong choices. There's just right cravings. So choose your Lux Cravings box at Taco Bell today. At participating stores, while supplies last, prices vary, drinks exclude freezes, tax extra. I'm Nicole for 97.1 The Fan Traffic.
As men get older, our bodies change. We all know that, and often we just accept the changes as the way it is. But some of those changes, such as bad sleep patterns, low sex drive, brain fog, no energy, and reduced gains in the gym could be due to low testosterone. And that is something you can change. This is Jeff for Tri-State Men's Health. And even if you're in your 30s, or if you're experiencing some or all of the symptoms I just noted, you very well may need low testosterone treatment. With our treatment protocols, if you're like most men, you'll be amazed at the change. You'll have more energy, improved mental clarity, and your sleep will be better, so will your workouts, and you'll likely find your sex drive increases too. So give us a call today and make a change for the good. And for a limited time, new patients will get their initial appointment free, which includes blood work and a medical consult, because we believe low T treatments could have an incredible impact on your life. Call 800-900-9654 or go to tristatemenshealth.com. We have 6 offices in the tri-state area to serve you. Tri-State Men's Health, a Promenic restorative health practice.
When you're on the go, every minute counts. Meyer Home Delivery and Pickup helps you make the most of every second. Get all your weekly shopping done online, quickly and easily, from wherever you are, whenever you want. Have your Meyer order delivered to your home by the service awarded #1 in grocery delivery. Or pick it up yourself while out and about. Whatever works for your schedule. The good life is in reach with Meyer Home Delivery and Pickup. See Meyer.com for details.
Now at White Castle, you can get 12 chicken rings for just $3.99. Tender on the inside, crispy on the outside. Choose from classic or our new Cheddar Blast flavor made with real cheddar cheese. White Castle. Follow your crave. Limited time only at participating castles. Tax not included.
Legend has it, underneath the NJM insurance offices lies a room of rejected mascot memorabilia. Is it real? No one knows. But we do know NJM is proud to put policyholders first. No jingles or mascots, just great insurance.
Insurance underwritten by NJM Insurance Company and its subsidiaries.
Common Man here for the ESPN Bet Sportsbook at Hollywood Casino Columbus. Watching big events are more fun at Hollywood Casino. For example, there's this draft thing coming up. Large men get selected to move to different cities and play football. That's all I'm legally allowed to say. Not only do you get the excitement of on-site wagering and camaraderie, there's prizes to win at the Sportsbook. And sign up for Penn Play Rewards and play up to $500 on the house. Do it now. Must be 21. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER.
From the hardwood to the warehouse, performance matters. That's why Caster Connection, proudly based in Columbus and trusted nationwide, delivers industrial caster and wheel solutions to keep operations rolling smoothly. With an unrivaled online inventory and the best consultative experts in the industry, we'll help you find the right caster for any job. Shop now at casterconnection.com and save 10% on online orders with promo code ROLL10. Not a retail location.
Common Man here for Germain Lexus of Dublin and Easton. Guess what? It's driving season, friends. And my friends at Germain Lexus are ready for you with their most popular models on the lot and ready to go with special APRs as low as 3.99%, up to 48 months, or 4.49%, up to 60 months with low lease payments starting at $389 per month on the 2025 NX. And if you're looking for a TX, they're finally available for immediate delivery. Germain Lexus, 2 locations to serve you, Dublin and Easton. GermainLexus.com.
Need inspiration? Shop Kroger for mouth-watering meals and appetizing ingredients. Our low prices add up to big savings, plus over $600 in digital coupons each week, and up to $1 off per gallon at the pump. At Kroger, you always get big flavors and big savings. Kroger, fresh for everyone. Fuel restrictions apply.
Mix and match 5 or more items for just 99 cents each with your card. Choose Campbell's Soup, Kroger brand pasta, North Sides, and more. Kroger, fresh for everyone.
It's Lindsay's one and only Trade-a-thon.
Trade up today and get $1,000 above market for your vehicle. Choose a 2025 Honda Ridgeline RTL or an all-wheel drive HRV LX or a CRV LX and pay just $299 a month. 3 models with one very low Lindsay price.
Trade up to the reliability of a new or certified Honda.
So lock in your price today. The one and only Lindsay Honda Trade-a-thon is back. See lindsayhonda.com for details.
Need a new heating or cooling system? Booking a free in-home estimate with Logan Services is easier than ever. In just minutes, you can schedule your appointment on our website. It's fast, simple, and hassle-free. Book a time that works best for you. We offer appointments throughout the week and on weekends. And next-day installation is available now. When you need help, we're here for you. With a home of fast, friendly service, Logan Services.
Broadcasting from the Lindsay Honda Studios.
Honda makes the cars. Lindsay makes the difference. Visit lindsayhonda.com.
WBNS-FM, HD1 Columbus. The Fan. Sports Center.
Good afternoon. I'm Buddy Wells. Starting with baseball, the Guardians host the Twins in the second of a 4-game set this evening. Tanner Bybee's on the bump as the Guardians look to snap their 3-game skid. First pitch in Cleveland is at 6:10. As for the Reds, they look for a 6th straight win in a row tonight as they host the St. Louis Cardinals at 6:40. Brady Singer's on the bump for Cincinnati. We got 4 Game 5s in the NBA playoffs tonight. In the Eastern Conference, the Pacers will host the Bucks at 6. The Knicks host the Pistons at 7:30, and Orlando is at Boston at 8:30. And we got 1 game in the Western Conference. That's where the Clippers face the Nuggets in Denver. Tip-off is at 10. We've also got 4 Game 5s in the Stanley Cup playoffs tonight. Ottawa's at Toronto at 7. New Jersey's at Carolina at 7:30. At 9:30, the Golden Knights host the Wild in Vegas. And at 10, the Oilers will visit the LA Kings. This update is sponsored by RCD RV. RCD RV's open house is May 3rd through the 10th, and they have over 650 RVs in stock. Visit RCD in Delaware, Heath, and Pataskala.
Welcome to the home of stupid. That's right. You're now listening to Common Man and T-Bone.
Those are your side options.
I mean, you get the biscuit anyway, almost with every meal, right? It's there, and then you can get something else, typically.
Yeah, regular chicken meal. The sandwich meals don't come with a biscuit.
Oh, that's right.
I guess you could get it with a biscuit.
I guess they just know me when I pull up. They're like, oh, this guy's going to want the biscuit.
Give Fatty a biscuit.
Give Fatty a biscuit. Yeah, that's a new slogan for the show. That's exactly what they say.
Well,
when
you know
say
what?
me.
They're asking for T-shirt ideas. How about that one? Give Fatty,
a biscuit.
Featuring Panama Ted, imported from Panama.
Thank you, Ted. You suck.
Leanna Ray on traffic.
5-minute delay.
And a bunch of internet sounds that make no sense.
Reach around the guy.
You got to squat and be ready.
Balls on his chest. Strap in and strap it on. This is Man and Bone.
All right. We promised it. Earlier this year, we've been avoiding it because, Bone and I knew how much it would suck. But now it's, tomorrow's our last show. We have nothing else to prove.
Yeah.
So we've decided to pay off on our T's and our promise, and we have a 5-person booth for this hour. It'll be total chaos, like family members speaking over each other at an Olive Garden.
Yeah.
So no one's going to hear anybody. So it's me, it's Bone, it's Timmy, it's Teddy, and it's F-Bomb Jen. Who wants to talk first?
Hi, F-Bomb Jen.
Hi.
You like my jersey?
I love the jersey. It's awesome.
So Emma Watson's bottom half has sent us another big box of crap.
Good Lord.
Well,
2 big boxes of crap.
2 big boxes of crap.
Emma Watson's bottom half has very much enjoyed the show. And when he found out that Mikey is his name, he lives in Canada. When he found out that I was leaving the show, Timmy was joining in, Man and Bone, that version of the show was coming to an end, he wanted to send gifts to everybody. So he sent Teddy. What did you get, Ted?
It was a Hunter Green rookie card signed.
On card auto.
On card, yeah.
Verified with like a Beckett case to protect it.
Graded by Beckett.
Yeah.
That's
slabbed, as they say.
Right. So that's a beautiful gift there. And then he sent us these fun boxing things. It's a company that gets all the undelivered mail from all over the country.
Right. It's a bunch of crap.
And you can buy these boxes, and you don't know what's in them. You can send them as gifts to people. You can buy them for yourself.
Well, I'm wearing a Mighty Ducks jersey.
He got the crown jewel.
And that was the first thing we opened.
It's a little big. It's got Charlie Conway on the back.
Course, what's it going to be, your size? Could be anything.
Here's hoping.
Yeah. But this is a Mighty Ducks jersey from the movie with the Conway on the back, 96, all that. It's very good. I mean, that's a really nice item, other than the jersey being a little long for you.
Evil Bald Colin. I know he wasn't involved in this, but he did take some prizes.
Yeah.
He took a rice cooker out of there.
For his registry. He's getting married.
We had a real rice cooker that was one of the things we opened.
He's not married yet.
Oh.
He's getting married.
I'm not going to be invited, though, so he may as well be married already.
Fair enough.
Okay.
I mean, he's going to invite me just out of spite.
I hope he
told me that.
Yeah.
Because he knows I don't want to go.
Done a podcast with him for 8 years, won't be invited.
Don't need to be.
But he has my blessing.
That's all that matters.
That's all he needs.
Because I'm a bigger man.
Yes, that's right.
We got some other gifts from this fun boxing that were maybe not as useful. Well, Timmy, you're wearing a gift. You're wearing your Dayton.
This was the gift that he sent to me.
Yes.
This was not in one of the random boxes. So while that is really cool, an actual Charlie Conway Mighty Ducks jersey.
Retails for $34 on Amazon.
Ooh.
There you go.
That's
pretty good.
That's the big bucks.
Because he knows I love college basketball, he sent me a Dayton Flyers jersey, which I do feel a little weird wearing because I like the Buckeyes. But
you know what he told me?
They don't play in the same conference.
That's team issue, baby.
Team issue.
Team issue.
Team issue.
You can't buy that.
No. This one you can't buy. And I don't know what exact year this is from.
It's really cool.
But it's number 53. So if you're a Dayton Flyers expert from 2005 to 2010, possibly, let me know some possibilities.
Well, I believe his kid goes to Dayton. So that's like probably part of the gift, too. That's where his kid goes.
We're bearing the lead. You got something very nice over there. You got a collection of things.
Well, there were some different things. This is a ladies, looks like underwear.
It's called a bra.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out how this one goes back together. I'm not used to.
That's what he's spent his whole life trying to figure out.
It's not too creepy. It's a ladies undergarment.
They call it a brassiere.
Well, whatever.
What the hell did you do?
I snapped back the wrong way.
What have we done?
There's buttons in the front
It's
instead
all
of
twisted around.
You live in a house full of women.
clasp in the back.
Do you know about the cup sizes?
Do you like how I'm pretending like I don't know how to put these on and wear them
There's
in my
the
spare
A,
time? Yeah.
The B.
Hey,
the
Jan
C,
Hoover, nobody buys your lie.
I don't know how big this thing is.
The D.
Not big enough for you, homie.
No, it's not.
I like
What
the
are these?
buttons in the front.
This just says it's a 2XL.
Now, we were debating
Doesn't say the cup size.
why buttons in the front, and we have another female here. Jen, do we think this is some sort of breastfeeding apparatus?
I guess.
Or is it just for the laziest guy in the world who just wants to rip the buttons right off and get to the Hooters?
Let's just go that route. It's for Bill Belichick.
Well,
he's
funny you should mention that, Jen, because I found something else.
For Bill
Belichick.
For him to wear.
Right.
It's the man's ear.
We
Now,
also,
look at this now.
we also
Look
got
here.
something. Now, if you're watching on YouTube, I don't know if this is going to get us dinged or whatever. This is another bit of underwear that we found that is a little bit more risque.
How would it get it dinged?
Timmy, well, I don't know.
It's an article of clothing.
You're right. It's an article of
You're
clothing.
not wearing it.
Timmy has examined this thing, this lingerie. It's clearly made for a woman. It's lingerie of some kind.
It's tiny woman.
It's very
tiny.
I think there are gaps in it. I think
cracks and gaps.
Tim's been like studying this.
There are parts that are left unmentioned.
Listen, there's not. Yeah, I'm going to say it doesn't go all the way.
Yes, I don't think it covers everything.
If you're looking for full coverage, you're not getting it with this.
I tried to give it to Colin again because, getting married, he didn't take it.
Okay.
Fills in the cracks and gaps.
Yes.
There's a lot of lace.
A lot of strings,
I don't
a lot
see,
of lace.
Hold on, give me this thing.
Yeah, I don't.
Also,
I know what you're about to say. It's not there.
It's like macrame.
What you're wondering about, it's not there.
There's no bottom coverage.
That's what I'm saying. There's actual no panties.
Yeah, it doesn't.
Along with it.
See, you said panties too. What's the problem? I got yelled at the other day on this show for saying
it's
panties.
weird.
It's the term for them.
See, Jen agrees with me. She's a female.
No, I was just doing it for effect.
Yes, you were joking.
It cringes me out, but I just wanted to say it.
Panties are. That's such a weird word.
Look at those panties.
What? Yeah. What's the matter? Why is it so dirty to you?
Just call it underwear. Or whatever kind of
when I'm taking the laundry out, and I say to Kristen, I say, hey, your panties are over here.
You can't say your underwear's over here?
I could, but panties just flows right off the
then
tongue.
Why don't we call yours panties? You wearing panties right now? Get your little tidy white panties
you
on?
You guys wear a banana hammock.
That's right. That's what I...
Why no panties?
Did you order those for us, Mike?
The thongs?
Yeah.
Yes, I did.
Okay.
Where are they?
I did.
I mean, if what you wear on the outside
they're
is
not here today.
pants,
Not here today.
Not here tomorrow.
maybe it does make sense.
They had to get some special fabric for bones.
Put a little IES.
Yeah, I'm going to be Magic Johnson gif on that one.
Here, Jen.
I'm not going to be here anymore.
I'm good. I already have one like that.
You do?
No.
Oh.
I don't wear underwear.
She has a Steelers one.
I do.
I'm wearing that one
I have
in black
I have a
today.
Jack Sawyer one.
I
that's
got this
coming
very
to the
professional looking shave
Look at that.
kit, like barber kit.
What is this?
Nice.
What is the design on
sweet.
that?
I don't know.
It is sweet.
Mayan? What do we got?
It's like National Treasure.
It's a bunch of stuff there.
Did Nick Cage find those in a tomb?
This goes up your nose, I think.
Yeah, nose trimmer.
Sure.
It could go elsewhere too.
That's pre-tariff
Like
shavers.
your ear.
Like your ear. Good
Your
call,
ear.
Jen.
You think
Pre-tariff
this
is right.
BH?
Sure.
No, it's
anything
not.
can
It's-
be BH.
No, this can't be BH.
Depends
you
on
can't put this in your BH.
Depends on how B the H is. You know what I'm saying?
And somebody's going to help you with that.
Now, these are fully charged, too. They came ready to go.
Put it up to the microphone.
Put it up to the mic. Put it to the mic so we can hear that buzz.
Oh, there we go.
Wow.
It's like when playing chess.
Yeah,
it is.
Now,
Yeah.
Timmy, you're going to be hosting the show with me coming up on May 12th is when our show is going to start. But we need to have a little initiation.
Oh, jeez.
You need to pick some.
Got to shave my head
part
now?
of your body.
Oh,
that's going to get shaved.
Ace.
I don't want to be in here for that.
If you're comfortable.
Yes.
I don't know how
I even got
comfortable
this
I
little
am.
crevice tool.
Oh, gosh.
No.
Come on, pick something. Leg, arm.
We're doing this now?
Yeah.
I mean,
why not like after the break?
Oh, a
type of
little
thing?
tease.
We could do it during the break, and we could go live on a social media platform.
I mean, yeah,
we're live on YouTube. Watch us on YouTube.
Yeah.
All right, if this isn't a tease, I don't know what is. I'm going to shave Timmy.
Nice. Great.
Coming up next, I'm going to shave him. Where?
I don't know.
You'll see.
TBD.
A little thing called You'll See.
Yeah. Cowan Man and T-Bone on the Fan.
Fan traffic.
Sponsored by Meister's Bar and Pizza in Grandview.
We've got a 15-minute delay due to an accident that's blocking the left lane on southbound 270 after Cemetery Road. That's on the west outer belt. And there's a 5-minute delay on northbound 71 on the north side between 670 and 11th Avenue. This report is sponsored by Taco Bell. Luxury is having a choice between Taco Bell's new $5, $7, and $9 Lux Cravings boxes. It's luxury because there's no wrong choices. There's just right cravings. So choose your Lux Cravings box at Taco Bell today. At participating stores while supplies last. Prices vary. Drinks exclude freezes. Tax extra. I'm Nicole for 97.1 The Fan Traffic.
We can come the day you call us.
We're 1-800-GOT-JUNK.
We make junk disappear. All you have to do is point.
Brian, I've been meaning to ask you something.
Okay, ask away.
Sometimes when we're talking, I hear a little sparkling sound.
Is it when one of us says, all you have to do is point?
There it is. Did you hear that?
That's the sound of magic happening.
Magic? Like we can come the day you call us? Wow.
Call 1-800-GOT-JUNK or visit 1-800-GOT-JUNK.com.
Hear that? That's the sound of saving a good deal more when you shop with M-Perks at Meijer. Some delicious blueberries, money saved. A creamy treat of cookie dough ice cream, that's money saved. Savings, savings, savings. Because every dollar spent is also 10 points earned in M-Perks, which you can use to save on your next grocery trip or up to $1 off per gallon on your next tank of gas. At Meijer, we work hard to help you save a good deal more for a whole lot less. That's bringing more good to life. Exclusions apply. See mperks.com for details.
Hey, it's Bobby Carpenter. Spring is here and it's time to refresh your yard with Ohio Mulch. With 15 convenient locations in Central Ohio, it's easier than ever to get your mulch ready for the season. Need it delivered? No problem. Save $50 on home delivery when you order online. Whether it's mulch, soil, or even stone, we've got your yard covered. Visit OhioMulch.com today and spruce up your garden with the best.
Ohio Mulch, landscape supply, cleaner, greener, better.
Stanley spent his life in the saddle, wrangling whatever life threw at him. But nothing prepared him for the fight against low T and ED. Shame practically hunched him over. Bonbon pills just gave him a headache. He begged for a lifeline.
Well, maybe it's over.
Columbus Men's Clinic said no. Medical conditions, old age, there's hope. This is about real treatments. Science, not one-size-fits-all guesswork. Columbus Men's Clinic was designed for men who hate going to the doctor. Personalized plans, cutting-edge treatments, overseen by an actual medical provider that takes the time to listen. With low T and ED treatments others only dream about, we fight like hell to get you back in the saddle. Because every second you wait, your condition could worsen. Act now. Don't let time slip away. Dial 614-300-7400 or go to columbusmensclinic.com. Your consultation is only $99, including blood work. And you'll know your T level before you leave. Columbus Men's Clinic, making it happen.
Common Man here for Weed Man. I always have the greenest lawn in the neighborhood. It's luscious. I swear by two things, water and Weed Man. Weed Man is locally owned and operated by Corbin and Audrey. They will make sure your lawn is weed-free and looking gorgeous. Of course, they get rid of weeds, but they also do aeration, mosquito control, grub control, crabgrass prevention, and flea and tick control for your four-legged friends. For a free quote, give them a call, 614-733-3747, weedmanusa.com. Tell them Common Man sent you.
Most radio stations suck. Here's why. They don't invest in local programming. We're live and local 14 hours a day. You can rest assured that every stupid thing we say is 100% local. Homegrown dumb since day one. The Fan.
Hello, it's John Kozik, founder and president of TurboTrack Realty. Do you want to sell your property, however, you need a little help getting through the process? Let's say you have years of belongings in the home. It needs a lot of updating, you're overwhelmed, and you may need help finding a place to go. I will help you. Visit us today at TurboTrackRealty.com or call me now for an all-cash offer and, more importantly, the help you need at 614-470-2000, 614-470-2000.
Are you in need of basic dental treatment but can't afford the cost? There may be a solution. Hi, I'm Dr. Hal Jeter, president of the Ohio Dental Association, and I'm excited to tell you about a program called Dental Options. Dental Options is a partnership between the Ohio Dental Association and the Ohio Department of Health in which qualifying patients can be paired with a dentist to receive discounted or even free dental care. Eligibility for the program is based on your financial situation. For more information or to apply, call 1-888-765-6789.
Stop struggling to get your job post seen on other job sites. Indeed's Sponsored Jobs feature helps you stand out and hire fast. Start at Indeed.com/credit.
Fan weather.
From the Logan AC and Heat Services Weather Center.
Strong thunderstorms possible this evening into early tonight on this Tuesday. Temperatures running around 80 degrees with gusty winds. Overnight, we'll lose the showers as well as a few degrees, starting off in the low 50s with some sunshine on your Wednesday morning. Increasing clouds late in the day, the risk of a shower by Wednesday evening. Otherwise, temperatures around 70 degrees. With your 10 weather impact forecast, I'm Chief Meteorologist Jerry Martz on The Fan.
ESPN Bet is the official sports book of Common Man and T-Bone. On your phone or in person at Hollywood Casino Columbus. The Fan.
Dumb is the only language these two are fluent in. You're listening to Man and Bone.
One of our listeners sent us a big random box of crap. One of the things inside the box was a barber's kit with lots of electric shavers here. Because I'm me, I've decided that we have to shave Timmy on the air. Now, Timmy.
All right, now hold on.
Looky here.
Hold on.
In the YouTube chat, everybody wants me to shave an eyebrow.
Oh, yes. I'm sure they do.
They've said it.
I'm not going to do that to you, though.
No.
But I'm not just going to give you, like, your arm or one finger. Like, we got to go a whole leg.
You want to do a leg?
I want to do a leg. And by the way, Timmy,
I might shock you with how much hair I have.
I know how much hair you have. It's shocking. Timmy can't grow hair on his face, but he's got a woolly leg.
I'm also a bare-chested Kruger. You know that? No hair.
No hair on your chest?
No hair.
Really? It's just all on the leg.
Tiny bit around the nipples, but that's it.
It does tend to grow there, even on those who don't.
Good news. I've got my little nipple apparatus here.
Would you like to shave those, Mike?
Would you like to
touch me up?
Would you like to take your shirt off?
I would not.
Okay, good.
I would not like to do that right now.
Also,
today,
if you're just
sir.
tuning in, we have the 5-person booth. Me, Bone, Timmy, Teddy. Teddy, you actually have to talk.
Hi, Ted.
Hey-o.
Ted.
How you doing, Ted?
I'm doing good, Mike.
Hey, Teddy.
Hey.
This ain't one of them.
Hey, look at there.
No.
There you go.
This ain't one of them.
This ain't one of them,
And Jen
people.
Winters is here,
It's
too.
really cold in here. I forgot how cold
It's cold in here. What's the matter with you?
It's freezing.
My
It's
God.
always cold in
But
here.
everybody
80
gets to see
degrees
my
out
Uncle
there.
Baby Billy
Timmy,
shirt.
Timmy,
Baby Billy boy.
Uncle Baby
Timmy,
Billy.
in here
Timmy.
is not out there. It's inside. It's cold in here.
I want it to be cold in here because it's got to circumvent whenever we go out there. We're going to warm up, and it's going to be
outside?
miserable.
I wanna be warm.
So we want to be chilly in here.
You know,
You
this
get-
is exactly what I was afraid of. We got too many people talking all the time.
He's gonna shut up
hey.
and shave his leg.
Listen, let's get back to what we're supposed to do
Shave
here.
his
Give me your
leg.
legs so I can shave you.
There it is. Shave it.
Oh, God.
Look at the hair.
Oh,
on
my
that
goodness.
leg.
Hold on.
God.
Wow.
Grizzly
This is
Adams.
That's a
cinematic
lot of
mode.
hair.
He's a beast.
There we go.
That's a lot of hair.
All right, here we go.
What do you want, the calf?
All right, Jerry.
Be gentle,
Go right
okay?
on up there.
Be gentle.
All right, Mike is
This is
going
much-
up, starting from the ankle, front of the leg, go up the
I
shin.
just realized somebody's going to have to clean up the hair
Yeah,
that's on the
yeah,
floor.
Yeah, no kidding.
Next to the fingernails.
1, 2, 3, not it.
That person
Not
sounds
it.
like you.
Yeah.
Yep.
He who shaves it, cleans it, I think.
And you know
Like
it's
you
going to
need
drive him crazy
Oh,
that
yeah.
it's
It'd be
there.
horrible.
Hey, you know what? We've had to deal with Bobby's toenails in here.
Yeah, we
can
have.
deal with Tim's fluffy, discarded leg hair.
People will not think that this is leg
It's a
hair.
new band name. Fluffy discarded leg hair.
The look
You
of
know
it.
what? How's it feel? Is it a smooth?
No,
You're
it's
doing
not.
a nice,
It's not going
you're
to be
doing a nice
smooth.
job.
It's not going to be
I
smooth.
just want to make sure I'm not, because I have no guard on this
Oh, you're
thing. I
saying-
don't want to
Oh.
trap his skin.
I'll have
It's
to
not-
use
okay.
lotion.
Very gentle.
I love hearing you talk about shaving because I shave my head with something like that every day. You're like, oh, I don't want to trap his skin.
Will you teach
get
Samantha
flush
how to
with the
shave
leg
her
there.
legs too?
Don't go on an angle.
He's never
now.
shaved his legs before.
Get flush
This
with
is
the
a first
skin.
for him.
Come on.
This is choking on your leg hair.
Oh, it's fine.
Well, then use the other one.
I don't know if it's the finest pair of clippers that God has ever made.
They actually are. I can tell. This is a good brand.
Came in a box of crap from getcrap.com.
I just really love the fact that you have a lot of hair.
Hey.
Jen, come over here.
Why?
Because I want you to examine.
I can see it through my camera on my phone.
Yeah. We can
It's
we're
really
looking at
good.
it right now.
You can go up to here.
I don't.
Yeah,
No,
go all
above
the
the
way
knee.
up. Come on, you got to even it out.
Get up to here.
You want me to do the whole leg?
Folks, I want to point out.
You want to
that,
do it right, or do you want to?
I can't wait till he goes to the memorial.
Oh,
and
this'll be
one
good.
leg has a lot of hair.
I'm gonna
and the other doesn't.
I'm gonna LL Cool J.
Yeah, that's
One
good.
pant leg
What
down.
do you think
one
Jack
pant
Nicklaus
leg
would
up.
That's a
say?
good call.
I shave my legs too.
I'm like Ryan Lochte.
I just want to point out for Common Man, this is a guy that if we bring in like a bag of chips and we
You're
open the
getting
bag,
a lot now. I can feel it.
Common Man will not eat chips out of a bag that's communal because it's too gross and too intimate, but it can share germs. You're shaving Tim's leg right now.
That's
You're
right.
wiping his leg hairs off of your razor with your hand.
He's not going to use this razor ever on
You want
his
to finish?
face.
No,
your
but
own-
his
You want me
hands
to
are
go
on-
under? Here, you finish your job.
Look at
Oh,
that.
you got to get in the knee well.
How's my leg? Is it a good
It's
looking
nice.
leg?
It's a good looking leg.
nice.
It's
nice.
It's
Some good
got
clumps
some
of
good-
hair down
There's
here.
a
It's
lot.
good.
I mean, there's
Oh,
a
yeah.
lot still on his leg.
No, don't,
though.
Timmy. Don't put it up to your head unless you
done,
don't want it
Tim.
back. It's not coming. That's a real clipper.
I like how he's going to finish the job.
Yeah. Well, you don't want it to be uneven. Timmy, I say tonight you go home just to do the job. Get a Bic. You know, and just
a Bic
yeah, and just
stick.
go
Just
ahead and
borrow
smooth.
and-
Get it all smooth.
I might need to get the nair out now.
Oh,
You
that'll
don't
burn.
want that.
He's all smooth down there.
Timmy,
Yeah.
you don't want that.
You know
That
what?
smells like
I would
death.
like some of the area's finest swimming coaches to get in contact with me now because I think this would be the start of a new hobby.
Shaving?
Yes.
You want to shave people?
Yes, I'm going to start shaving.
Call me up.
people.
I'll come over and shave you.
I'll shave your swimmers.
I
Do
don't
you have any contacts at Ohio State who could help you?
shave your swimmers.
Could that be a business, shaving swimmers?
I
No.
bet. You know what? I think they take care of it themselves just fine. I
Oh
would
my
not
God.
hire someone to shave. I think that would be weird.
Tim, I've always said that you would.
Wow.
You confuse lesbian women, and now you're going to
now?
confuse them even more, buddy.
Yeah, sure thing. What's wrong with having some groomed legs? Nothing wrong with that.
Yeah. I mean, we talked about manscaping a couple of weeks ago. People do it. People don't do this per se.
All right. What do you mean they don't do that? People shave their legs all the
they do.
time.
Do you think Adam King shaves his legs?
Absolutely.
Oh, are you
No,
kidding?
he
Yeah.
waxes
You think he
them.
does?
He waxes.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. They never get to this length, though, is what I'm saying. He would never do that. Not in a million years.
King
Wow.
said he was very excited to listen to this segment.
This is
He's the only one.
This is a thing
Yeah.
that just happened.
That's good.
Wait till you go back and see the zoom in on that. That's fantastic.
Good zoom, Teddy.
Yeah.
Teddy's zooming on you. Go ahead.
He's zooming.
Oh.
All right. Speaking of weird things, I do want to talk about something. We talked about Bill Belichick yesterday.
Yes.
Okay, and his weird relationship that he has with what's her name?
Jordan.
Jordan Hudson.
Jordan Hudson.
Jordan Spieth.
My God, it's only 4:24.
I know, right? Seems like it's
I
been
was
3
hoping it
hours
was
we've been doing this, right?
4:50.
No, long way to go there,
Time
bud.
flies when you're shaving your legs.
I want to get, though, and we'll talk about how weird this whole situation is again, because there's more to it. But I want to talk to a woman with your perspective,
Oh, God.
Jen.
Okay.
All right, now you are not, I'm going to break some news. You are not 24 years old,
Oh, hell no. No.
okay?
No.
But you are what I like to classify as a fairly young lady.
Oh, that's very kind of you.
Let's say, is there any situation possible where you would go for a 74-year-old man?
If they looked like not Bill Belichick.
But who does it have to look like?
George Clooney, Pedro Pascal, Brad Pitt.
But all these people you're talking about are not 74 years old.
Well, George Clooney's getting there.
George
And-
Clooney.
and-
George Clooney's 63.
Yeah,
That's
Brad
not
Pitt's
74.
getting there.
There's a lot of aging to go between
Guys.
63 and 74.
There's not that
I
much.
think the
Look at how
point-
they've aged since the 90s.
The point to be made here is that
I mean,
it's
that's-
not like he's
he's so
45.
hot.
He's way closer to Bill Belichick's age
Yes.
than like she is.
And
That's
I
what
mean,
I'm saying.
not that I like Carroll, what's his name? From the Seahawks.
Pete
former.
Carroll?
Pete
Oh,
Carroll.
Pete Carroll, yeah.
But he's more attractive and he's older than Bill Belichick.
So would you go for Pete Carroll?
Well, yeah, because he's got a lot of money.
Well, see, there you go.
Oh, man.
There you go.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, Pete Carroll.
Just
he's
debasing
a little
yourself.
crazy, though. He's got a lot of conspiracy theories running around in his head about
That's all right.
stuff.
He does.
We all do.
But if he would pay for me to have nice things, then I guess I would just let him spew.
No, I love how
I know what you meant.
What?
I know what you meant.
Cut it out.
I didn't know his conspiracy theories.
Yes.
Spew the conspiracy theories.
That's it. Yes.
Teddy, what's that line? What's that line from that movie you like? Sometimes just better if you let him finish.
Yeah, that's right.
Let him finish.
Yeah, there you go.
I like how Bone is like, that movie you like?
I'm just trying to set him up for it, but I just figured I had to go
The
right
guy
ahead.
who complains consistently that movie gets quoted all the time.
All the time.
Bone, what's the
nonstop.
latest weird wrinkle with this story?
Other than on Belichick's, never mind. Jordan Hudson, you got it. There we go.
Good.
Jordan Hudson has put out an email after the CBS interview, the CBS Mornings interview, where she, according to TMZ, she stormed out of this interview for like half an hour. They had to delay everything. There was supposed to be a second Bill Belichick interview they were going to do at a later date to then add to this and have, they cut to different locations. One time he's outside, the next time he's sitting in the studio. They were going to do one of those. That all got canceled after this first interview. She posted on her Instagram an email that was sent by Bill Belichick, an April 10th email, to a bunch of people, it appears, on his staff, including the literary agent Richard Pine, who's probably helping with his book release. It was about a review of his book by Ben Volen of the Boston Globe. Here's some excerpts from the email. He said, "This is about what I expected from the media. We went through how important it was for me to put I effed up in the book. And of course, this is the feature of the article, which is mostly about admitting mistakes and talking about a Super Bowl mistake I made. I'm fine with putting mistakes in the book, but I'm certainly not surprised that of the 260 plus pages, this is what they highlight. Of course, the I effed up is the clickbait they use for the story." And then Belichick just rails on and on.
They just pick something interesting from the book that they think their readers will find worthy of clicking on.
That was probably the most interesting part.
Why didn't you sell the part about how I watched 32 straight hours of film?
Right, because that's
no
boring.
one cares.
Right. He also said, we can expect that the interviews, quotes, and podcast quotes will supposedly drive the sales will also come from similar samples. These appearances will no doubt want to focus on whatever negatives they can extract from the book.
What the hell did you write the book for?
I know.
Exactly.
He's an idiot. He goes on to talk about how he is not in control of the narrative and he doesn't like that.
Then don't write a book, idiot.
That's this is a grown man who's in charge of a university who is he's complaining to his book publisher, essentially saying, you guys you're making me do all these interviews. I don't have any control over what they're saying about my book. Yeah, that's how it works. You wrote the book, you put it out there, people judge it.
It's going to be criticized.
Yes.
There are book critics.
People are going to focus on stuff like that. Somebody interviews me about this show. It's like, oh, so you shave people's legs every day? No, I did that one time. But, I can see where you'd understand.
This is just
second
a man
to last
who
show, you're shaving a man.
He just doesn't want his time in the spotlight to ever end.
But then he complains when he gets time in the spotlight.
That's just who he is. I don't know. I'd rather just watch video of his dog pretending to draft. Like, that's all I want to see.
Bill, listen to me. I know you're listening right now.
What'd you say? Looky here.
Looky here. Bill Belichick, you're in your office. You're listening. Maybe she's got you tied up. I don't know what's happening. There is no punani worth this. Okay?
Says you to him.
Yeah, that's right.
No, but to him,
you've done it, Bill. You've shown that you can do it. You've climbed Everest. Don't live on Everest. You get the hell off the top of that mountain once you get there. You conquer it, and then you come right down with a Sherpa.
See, I
end up like that frozen body in Deeds.
I have this theory about Belichick. Remember how we've talked. Remember how we've talked about
Belichick's going to spew? He's going to spew on Jen.
Spew on me.
I have an alternate theory on Belichick. I want you to hear me out.
All right.
We got to take a break.
I know. That's why I said,
that's a tease.
Hear me out on it.
And the most disjointed version of rapid fire you've ever heard in your life. In 2 minutes. Common Man and T-Bone on the Fan.
Fan traffic.
Sponsored by Meister's Bar and Pizza in Grandview.
You're looking at a 5-minute delay due to an accident that's on the right shoulder of westbound 70 on the east side after Miller Avenue. It is stop and go from Livingston Avenue. And we also have a couple-minute delay on southbound 71 on the north side between 5th Avenue and I-70. This report is sponsored by Taco Bell. Luxury is having a choice between Taco Bell's new $5, $7, and $9 Lux Cravings boxes. It's luxury because there's no wrong choices. There's just right cravings. So choose your Lux Cravings box at Taco Bell today. At participating stores while supplies last. Prices vary. Drinks exclude freezes. Tax extra. I'm Nicole for 97.1 The Fan Traffic.
Fan Traffic is sponsored by RCD RV. RCD RV's open house is May 3rd through the 10th, and they have over 650 RVs in stock. Visit RCD in Delaware, Heath, and Pataskala.
Everyone deserves a fast and reliable connection. One that helps better their everyday through the things they value most. Friends and family, education and career. A connection that opens pathways to opportunity and builds roads to a better future. At Spectrum, we're committed to delivering just that every single day. Because with the right connection, anything is possible. That's Life Unlimited. That's Spectrum.
Thinking about buying your first home? Now, with Third Federal, you can buy your first home and pay no PMI. Hi, I'm Mark Stefanski, Chairman and CEO of Third Federal. Private mortgage insurance, or PMI, can cost thousands of dollars over the life of your loan. And you may not realize PMI doesn't protect you. It only protects the lender in case of default. But at Third Federal, you can buy a home with just 5% down and no PMI. Plus, first-time home buyers get $750 off a closing cost. So if you're thinking about buying your first home, go for it and visit thirdfederal.com.
Even before you find a home, lock in 6.50%, APR 6.56% on a 30-year fixed-rate purchase mortgage. Visit thirdfederal.com or call 1-800-THIRD-FED today. APR reflects 15% down for $350,000 loan amount. Rate requires automatic payment program and is subject to change. Restrictions apply. See conditions for closing cost coupon at thirdfederal.com/FTHB. Equal housing lender.
Common Man and T-Bone is sponsored by the Hinderer Motor Company. We love what moves you. The Fan, Ohio's sports destination.
Uncomfortably talking about food.
Lord have mercy, I'm about to bust.
This is Man and Bone.
Well, we're back. It's Common Man and T-Bone. Rapid fire coming up in a moment. Common Man, I don't know if you can hear this. He's
doing chores.
He's vacuuming in the studio. Work. He's trying to clean up Timmy's hair. Well, now he's just cleaning. Sorry. Now he's over here.
He's doing more than just where the hair was.
Why are you here where Jen and I...
I have to talk on the radio.
Let him get in there. It needs to be cleaned. No, do you know we never vacuum the studio ever?
Never.
It's disgusting in here, and it needs to get done.
Hang on. Let's hear the vacuum.
I think hosts should end every show with a 3-minute vacuum.
That's no.
No.
Because you know who will do that, Tim? You. You'll be the only one doing that. I know you would. Then do it.
I could make a joke about women being on the air, but I'm not going to do that.
Oh, yeah. The lines on the floor now.
Look at that sparkle.
Thank you for doing that.
My God.
That's nice. That's dedication.
A lot of cracker crumbs down there, too. A lot of crackers.
Oh, yeah.
It's on that host 2 side, right?
Toenail over there.
Did you get the toenail? No, there's not.
There's not a toenail?
There's toenail.
There's not a toenail.
There's no toenail.
I made you look.
Spew.
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 We seen him before, though.
Yeah.
97 won the spew. That's it.
What was it? You teased something, Bo. What are you going to tease?
Belichick. Quick thought. Remember the people that we've railed on? The old men who go now to the stores, department stores, and they just come out and are like, what do I wear? I don't even know. And the wife's like, no, you don't look good in that. Go back in there. They pick out all the clothes for him. The guy you knew that said, how do I eat my steak?
Yeah. How do I like my steak cooked?
Yeah.
The wife had to tell him at the table.
I like my steak cooked.
He doesn't remember. These guys who just turn their brains off.
Need to be told.
I think that's where Belichick might be. He cares about football. He doesn't need to be told. Everything else, he just wants someone who will just say, no, that's not right. No, don't do that. No, we don't like that. That's what I think this is. I think there's a little bit of that going on.
What's
with him and
like?
Jordan, he's just out of it. He doesn't know.
Teddy, are you alive over there?
I am.
You want to do rapid fire?
Hey, let's get to it. Yeah, please.
Rapid fire.
All right, Teddy, rapid fire number 1.
All right, you're going to fade down the music here because what I put together is like 5 little audio bits and nice fade.
I didn't fade it. I just I cut that off.
Way to go there, TV.
Yeah.
Now, People in the Common Man and T-Bone Discord, they came up with a few ideas and thoughts of some of the things that they liked over the years. So what I did, I grabbed 5 of our highlights. Well, you may not call them highlights, but anywhere, 5 audio pieces from the show, and I'm going to play them, all right?
All right, okay.
So here comes the first one.
I don't know what they are.
The first one is a Thursday Night Football edition. It's Jay Burson and Yarmo. Here we go.
Second down and 7, Saints and Vikings. Drew Brees throws a pass for a first down to Michael Thomas. Hey, Michael Thomas, good Buckeye, my guy. Hello.
Yes, I don't care about the Buckeyes.
You don't care about the Buckeyes?
No, the Buckeyes are not the main attraction, is what I hear. I hear the pros are what the main attraction should be.
Maybe if you played some defense like the Buckeyes, you wouldn't be 5th in the Metro, you piece of
Yes, the defense is the great thing for the Buckeyes. How did the defense do against Iowa?
Oh, now we're going to talk about that again, Yarmo. You couldn't get enough of it out in the pre-production meeting. Now, them's fighting words.
Oh, yeah, bring it, little man.
I'm going to kill you, Yarmo Kekalagome.
This suit is so tight it cut off my circulation, but it will also cut off your head.
I'm jumping rope with your intestines.
That's not my intestine. That is something else.
All right, you win the fight and life, apparently.
That's right.
I never have seen anything like that in my whole life. Is that a 5.5-foot tapeworm, or are you just happy to see me?
Right.
That was really good.
I forgot about that one, Teddy.
Thanks for that.
So that was rapid fire number 1. All right, let's move on.
We're going to do 4 more of this crap?
There's 5 of them, yeah.
Okay.
Rapid fire number 2. Now, this is one of my all-time favorites. It's our buddy Jeff Rimmer and Larry King on Frozen Ice, the movie trailer. Here we go.
In the world of professional hockey announcing, there's always pressure to perform.
Rimmer, I don't think I can fit any more hookers in the back of this trunk.
Larry, I don't pay you to think, I pay you to do.
For Jeff Rimmer, the price of fame cost him a fortune.
There are 17 Saigon hookers in this trunk.
Shut
There's
up,
no
Larry!
way we can fit any more. You've got a sob, for sake.
On Thin Ice, the Jeff Rimmer story.
Tell me when it's done.
In theaters this winter.
Now, Rimmer's actually writing a book.
Oh, my
Or
God.
so he tells us.
He's attempting to write a book.
The name of that book needs to be On Thin Ice.
Absolutely right.
Absolutely.
All
So
right,
that we
Teddy,
can never
rapid
lose
fire
that
number
bit.
3.
All right, a lot of people were clamoring for the Billy Siren voice, so I went back and I found some. But at the beginning of this, it talks a little bit about Timmy in it in the beginning.
Oh, okay.
So
Okay.
it's a little maybe PG-13 rated. So I'll let you know.
Okay.
Maybe
All right.
more than that, but
okay.
oh well. Here we go.
Urban's Little Myers says, "My guys."
They're all going to laugh at you.
Would you rather all future porn you watch is directed by Timmy Hall, which occasionally stars him? his gripes about the talent stay in the final cut in the background, and the males are very vocal.
No.
Or all AI voices in the world become Billy Siren. Siri is
that's
now
fine.
Billy. Drive-through voices are now Billy.
Welcome to McDonald's drive-thru. Why you order the McDouble when double cheeseburger has 2 slices of cheese? You idiot.
I think I want. You don't even have to. There's no would you rather.
Do
there.
you want to biggie size?
I can't hit the button fast enough to make that happen.
That sounds great.
Yeah, I want him to be the voice of AI. Yeah, he could be the voice of AI.
Thank you for calling DirecTV customer service. Para español. Número uno.
I want to know what he sounds like in every other language too. That would be great.
Man, does this show suck. My God.
All right,
A couple of morons laughing at each
here's
other.
one for our buddy Saltine. He loves this, so I'm playing it for him. Here we go.
Okay. Teddy, start playing the
I feel like I'm going to
I could do another 3 hours of radio. I may stick around for the Buckeye Show.
I forgot how much I like that song. I really did.
Can I ask a quick question? I'm the only one here who doesn't know that. What the hell was that?
Shinedown.
Oh, okay, I don't know it. And I'm fine with that.
I
Sorry.
just say I was listening to the radio, and all of a sudden I'm like, "Who's this woman talking?" And I'm like, "Oh, Jen is here now."
It's that
I
dumb
didn't realize.
idiot to my right.
No, I thought.
Hey, Biatch,
I thought that was
what's up?
still the bit. I thought that was still the radio, and then I look over and see Jen's mouth is moving. I'm like, "Oh, it's Jen who's here now."
That's right, the silent woman.
Teddy, I know you got one more. Looky here.
We're going to hold it over.
We're going to take a break. And then we're going to come back.
We will
for rapid fire number 1.
Going to follow the clock. Number 5,
isn't it?
No, we're counting
Number
from
1.
5 to 1.
Number 1.
Do you not know Casey Kasem? My
Countdown.
God.
Sorry.
Top
that's
5.
That's not how rapid fire has ever worked since I've worked here.
No,
But I guess now
guess
we
what?
go
Everything's changing,
over.
Bone.
It's over now. I guess so.
I'm
You're right,
Casey
Bone.
Kasem.
There you go.
I married Nick Tortella's wife.
What?
Yes, you did.
Yes, she's
crazy.
bat crap crazy.
Yeah,
You remember
kept
when
him on ice for a very long time.
You remember
before
when he
putting him
visited
in the ground?
when he visited the Max?
Oh, on Saved by the
Kasem
Bell?
visited the Max with Saved by the Bell.
See, I hate that show.
I don't remember this.
Oh yeah,
hate that
He
show.
was on, wasn't he on Shaggy and Scooby Doo? Okay, I'm an old. Aw.
Back, Chris Berman
or Shaggy.
This is what you
Nobody
wanted.
circles a wagon.
Hey, you know what? He is not spew worthy.
Berman?
Oh.
Or Casey?
And he's in his 70s, right?
Yeah.
Berman?
Yeah.
Or Casey?
Berman is
Casey
your.
can't be
Casey's
alive.
dead.
He's
That's
dead?
gross.
Yeah.
Can reanimate him. He can spew.
Isn't his son's name J.C.
Should we
Kasem?
go to bed?
I feel like that's
Jason
right.
Kasem.
Yeah,
All right, come on.
J.C. Kasem.
Break now. Common Man and T-Bone on the Fan.
Fan traffic.
Sponsored by Meister's Bar and Pizza in Grandview.
You should be aware of an accident that's on the right shoulder of southbound 71 on the north side at 670. Police are on scene causing some delay there. And we've got stop and go traffic that's causing a 10-minute delay on southbound 315 between Lane Avenue and Town Street. This report is sponsored by True Green. We're back in the Miller's Yard, who now use True Green. The lawn started looking like a golf course, and PGA Tour golfers made it their favorite stop. Get a PGA Tour quality lawn for as little as $1 a day at TrueGreen.com. Exclusions apply. See TrueGreen.com for details. I'm Nicole for 97.1 The Fan Traffic.
Hey, what's up? It's T-Bone for Window Nation. April's a great time to spruce up around your house, like getting rid of those old, ugly, drafty, hard-to-open windows and starting fresh. Especially during Window Nation's Buy 4, Get 4 free sale going on now. There's no limit to how much you could save, and if you buy a house full of windows, they'll include a free entry door too. Plus, with 0% financing, 0 down, and no monthly payments, you could get new windows and pay nothing until 2027. How do they do it? Well, Window Nation partners with the top window manufacturers in the nation to build windows to their high-quality specs. Then they pass the savings on to you. You'll protect your home with some of the best windows you can buy at a fraction of the price of those other brands. Just imagine what you could do with all that extra money. Hurry, the sale ends soon, so don't miss your chance to take advantage of the Buy 4, Get 4 free and pay nothing until 2027. Schedule your estimate right now at 866-90NATION or visit windownation.com. One more time, that's Buy 4, Get 4 free from Window Nation, 866-90NATION or windownation.com.
From the hardwood to the warehouse, performance matters. That's why Caster Connection, proudly based in Columbus and trusted nationwide, delivers industrial caster and wheel solutions to keep operations rolling smoothly. With an unrivaled online inventory and the best consultative experts in the industry, we'll help you find the right caster for any job. Shop now at casterconnection.com and save 10% on online orders with promo code ROLL10. Not a retail location.
Common Man here for Germain Lexus of Dublin and Easton. Guess what? It's driving season, friends. And my friends at Germain Lexus are ready for you with their most popular models on the lot and ready to go with special APRs as low as 3.99%, up to 48 months, or 4.49%, up to 60 months with low lease payments starting at $389 per month on the 2025 NX. And if you're looking for a TX, they're finally available for immediate delivery. Germain Lexus, 2 locations to serve you, Dublin and Easton. GermainLexus.com.
We've all been there. You come home after a long day only to find water dripping from the ceiling. Your roof has decided it's had enough, and now frustration sets in. Another unexpected problem added to your never-ending to-do list. At Newman Roofing, we get it. That's why we make the process simple and stress-free, handling every detail with professionalism, so you don't have to worry and can get back to the things that matter most to you. So, how do you begin? Step 1. Schedule your free estimate by calling our office at 614-NEW-ROOF or visiting our website, newmanroofing.com. Step 2, meet with one of our trusted representatives who will guide you through the best plan for your home. Step 3, we get to work, and you watch your roof transform before your very eyes. Whether it's your roof, gutters, or siding, the Newman Roofing team is here to guide and support you every step of the way. Call today at 614-NEW-ROOF to schedule your free estimate and experience the Newman Roofing difference. Don't just get a new roof, get a Newman roof.
This promo is for anyone who likes baseball or America or Terry Francona's scooter. The Reds are on the Fan. Catch all 162 games here on the Fan and 1460 ESPN Columbus and the Fan's HD2. Your home for Reds baseball, the Fan.
It's a different world today than it was 30 years ago when I started Care Heating and Cooling. This is Mike Weens, now the retired founder of Care Heating and Cooling with my sons, Dennis and Ryan.
Dad, 30 years ago, you were the first to warn of companies using service technicians as salespeople, of abusing the trust that a service technician has. With the big conglomerates now buying companies all over Central Ohio, this has become the normal business model.
It's all about greed. The conglomerates know they can make a lot more money by incentivizing their technicians to sell air conditioners instead of fixing them. They train their techs to take advantage of a customer when they are the most vulnerable.
Dad, that is not how we were taught. In 2024, Care Heating and Cooling was awarded a BBB Torch Award for ethics and was named the Lennox Partner of the Year. You don't earn those awards by leaving cat toys behind.
Call Care Heating and Cooling at 1-800-COOLING or schedule an appointment online at careheatingandcooling.com. When you need a company you can trust.
All your favorite fan shows are available when you want them.
Head to 971thefan.com and hit that subscribe button.
The Fan, Ohio sports destination. Off Topic is on brand. This is Man and Bone.
It's a 5-person extravaganza. Hi, I'm Common Man. T-Bone's over there. Timmy's here. Teddy's over there.
Yeah.
Jen Winters is here waiting for Pete Carroll to spew.
Yep. Call me.
Here we are. We're in the middle of rapid fire because we're not doing anything in a timely fashion because it's just total chaos.
At the end of rapid fire, actually.
Okay, so you have one more left. Rapid fire number 1.
All right, now
to 5.
Now we couldn't have a list right without the Queen stopping by.
Oh, yes.
So here we go.
Oh yeah.
All right, thank you. We're all done. We're all done, Teddy.
Oh, are we done, love? Is that so?
Oh, who is this?
This is Duchess Kumquat, darling. Where's Lizzie when I want to talk to her? Has she arrived?
Are we really doing this
We
now?
know Lizzie is often arriving at all times, if you know what I mean, at the station. Hello, have you gotten off the Viggo Mortensen Express, love, or are you still riding that?
Let me
old
tell
train?
you, there's something to be said about acting like a lady. Kumquat has never done it.
Oh, that's not what you said last night. Just kidding. Anyway, I did have this question for you, love.
What do you want?
Do you recall, because I was discussing with a dear friend of mine, years ago when we were approached by Lord Beaverqueef? You remember Lord Beaverqueef? Who had asked us about one of our favorite games we used to play, darling, at the country club. Raunchy adult spackling, if you remember. We got the buckets out and the paddles. Did you remember that time? I used to
have it on good authority. That Lord, is it Lord
Beaverqueef, darling? You know, Liz, we love Lord Beaverqueef. Oh, many a day. Remember how he used to spread that spackle love all over the place?
I can't. That's enough. I can't. Hey, Teddy, this ain't one of them. That wasn't the Queen as much as that was just me cackling.
That was recent.
While Duchess Kumquat was here.
That was like last year.
That was last year.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
Yeah.
God.
That's my favorite thing about you guys is like when you get going and Mike just can't keep it together and he does that like evil, like maniacal,
God.
laugh. That's hilarious.
Jen Winters is here.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
New lover, Pumpkin Ryan.
That's
right. I want to scoop out all his seeds and put it in the oven and roast it. and put some of my salt on it and snack on it while I watch 9.5 Weeks over and over again.
Gonna be really sad when you realize that he's not real.
Oh, he's real, all right.
He's
real Randy. That's what he is.
Well,
yes.
I don't want you messing around with our Ryan Day, Queen, okay? He's ours.
Queen, I do see that Ryan Day's hat is not being worn by Pumpkin Ryan Day. It's being worn by Jen Winters.
You saucy minx.
Perhaps there's a little bit of a rivalry developing here for the love and affection of Pumpkin
Look at
Ryan
how
Day.
rosy cheeked he is. That's because I made him and his plumpy.
His plumpy? His plumpy?
He was spewing things into the sky.
Plumpy.
Hey, Mel Kiper's here. Hello, Mel. I'm very upset about your door segment.
Queen. You can't be with Ryan Day. Ryan's got Christina Day. I know this one you're talking about is just a pumpkin, but pumpkins aren't some things that you should be playing around with, messing around with. They can do bad things for you. You need to concentrate on running the country, running things up there in heaven
Speaking of
now.
running the country, here's former President Joe Biden is also here.
Whoa!
What a show!
How's this? I'll be there soon. Hey,
You're going to be joining me in the afterlife. Very soon.
Queen.
Yes.
How's
I
it
can't
up
wait
here?
to snap you back into coherence when you get up here.
So clouds. They got a gate up here.
I like how Mel Kiper and Joe Biden are kind of merging right here.
Hey, look, the Ultimate Warrior's here. Hello, Ultimate Warrior.
There's a spaceship you will never want to get off. Do all the rocket ships now. I can't do it. That's becoming a Biden.
God.
Oh, look, it's F-Bomb Jen Winters who does no impersonations. Hello.
Hi.
Jen, do you have any impressions you do? No. Okay, good.
I can
Fantastic.
burp, but nobody needs to
Hey,
hear
look
that.
who's over there. It's Larry McReynolds. How you doing over there?
What the hell?
Going in turn 3, they're high, the 3 riding high, handsome. Oh, yeah. Look at them go turn 3. Oh, they're never going to make it out there. Oh.
One can of Sunoco fuel, 2 cans of Sunoco fuel.
Larry, I heard they not going to get through the pits. They got to get through there. Get through the pit.
Right. They got fuel. Got the fuel guy there.
Stop
the jack
and go.
man. Yeah.
Stop and go penalty on that.
Went too fast.
Really
Stole the
quickly.
soap.
Can you imagine if you're listening to this show for the first time?
This is Rogues Do. Can I just say something very quickly?
No.
Thank you.
I mean, yes.
As someone who was from the other side of this whole fandomness, I just want to say thank you for backing me up, believing in me, having me on your show. This has been my make-a-wish, and I appreciate it. So
Stole my soap.
Who steals soap?
Who steals soap?
That's what rogues do.
You're welcome, Jen. And also,
I
are
love you guys.
are you Adele?
Adele.
Hello from the other side.
Oh, no. No, I can't lose that weight.
soap.
But no, thank you guys.
Thank
I
you
love
all.
you, and I'm going to miss you guys,
good to
even
see
though
the
I'm
queen.
still going to see you guys every day.
You are
That's
going
right.
to see us.
But
It's just at different times.
Yes, and I'm excited because I have joint custody for both dads.
Oh, that's right.
That's
So-
right.
There we
End
go.
of an era, right, Jen?
It really is, or an error, any way you want to look at
What
it.
dad am I?
Era or error?
Am I Paul Reiser or the other dad?
See, you
Who's
don't
the
know
other
about
dad?
me. I hate Paul Reiser with a white hot
Steve
passion.
Gutenberg? Who's the other dad?
No, remember
No.
my 2 dads?
Yeah, who's the other dad?
He was tall and
Greg
had spiky-
Evigan.
There
Greg
we go.
Evigan, okay.
Oh, yeah. Him.
Oh, look, fake Greg Elegant is here.
I was thinking of 3 Men and a Baby, I think. With
No, but I
Steve
did.
Gutenberg.
Ted Danson.
Goots.
Danson.
Goots.
Yeah.
Tom Selleck.
We love Goots.
Yeah, no riser.
Yeah, you guys you're Gutenberg and you're Danson.
Okay.
I really hate Paul Reiser, so let's not go that route.
Who's Tom Selleck then?
I don't have a mustache.
Gotta be
Timmy.
Selleck.
I
I can't grow.
No.
They just
gotta be
shaved my.
Selleck.
They shaved my leg because there was nothing to shave.
Reeser.
Just get some
Reeser is Ted.
Tom Selleck.
Reeser is because he can grow one hell of a mustache.
Timmy, just collect some of that leg hair and get some glue and just put it up there.
I'm the
Put it on
baby.
put it on your.
But
upper
We're
lip.
going to go
I
back
love
to
you
some
guys.
semblance
Thank you.
of normality coming up next.
Oh,
Common
fat
Man and
nerd.
T-Bone on the Fan.
Fan traffic.
Sponsored by Meister's Bar and Pizza in Grandview.
You're looking at a 5-minute delay due to an accident that's on the left shoulder of southbound 270 after Cemetery Road. That's on the west outer belt. And we've got slower traffic on northbound 71 on the south side between Green Lawn Avenue and 315. This report is sponsored by Taco Bell. Luxury is having a choice between Taco Bell's new $5, $7, and $9 Lux Cravings boxes. It's luxury because there's no wrong choices. There's just right cravings. So choose your Lux Cravings box at Taco Bell today. At participating stores while supplies last. Prices vary. Drinks exclude freezes. Tax extra. I'm Nicole for 97.1 The Fan Traffic.
This spring, celebrate the women who made you, raised you, and stood by you. Hi, it's Alex Johnson from the Diamond Cellar. For over 78 years, whether it's for Mother's Day, an anniversary, graduation, or just because, we've had the perfect gifts for the women who mean the world to you. At Diamond Cellar, you'll find timeless jewelry they'll cherish forever because every woman deserves a little sparkle. For all your spring gifting needs, visit Diamond Cellar on Selma Road and at Easton Town Center, or shop online at diamondcellar.com.
Hey guys, don't waste time and money with low-quality online TRT that charges you over $100 just to start. Visit the TRT experts today at Low T Center for a free consultation and free test. The treatment is personalized to your body, and most major insurance is accepted. And you'll get the freedom to choose if you want in-center care or at-home treatment. Looking to lose weight? Get a free B12 shot when you start prescription treatment. The offer is limited, so book now at fixmylowt.com. That's fixmylowt.com.
Before you start your day, UDF has already started baking your breakfast. We're making biscuits and croissants in our bakery served with sausage, egg, and cheese before you hit your first alarm. Fresh baked breakfast sandwiches from United Dairy Farmers. UDF. Mornings made for you.
Thinking about buying your first home? Now, with Third Federal, you can buy your first home and pay no PMI. Hi, I'm Mark Stefanski, Chairman and CEO of Third Federal. Private mortgage insurance, or PMI, can cost thousands of dollars over the life of your loan. And you may not realize PMI doesn't protect you. It only protects the lender in case of default. But at Third Federal, you can buy a home with just 5% down and no PMI. Plus, first-time home buyers get $750 off a closing cost. So if you're thinking about buying your first home, go for it and visit thirdfederal.com.
Even before you find a home, lock in 6.50%, APR 6.56% on a 30-year fixed-rate purchase mortgage. Visit thirdfederal.com or call 1-800-3RD-FED today. APR reflects 15% down for $350,000 loan amount. Rate requires automatic payment program and is subject to change. Restrictions apply. See conditions for closing cost coupon at thirdfederal.com/FTHB. Equal housing lender.
Hey folks, it's Austin Ward here with a challenge. Well, a challenge might not be the best choice of words, so let's say an opportunity. Take the opportunity to lose 40 by the 4th with Awaken 180. Has a different ring to it when you have a finish line, doesn't it? 40 by the 4th. Maybe you looked at the scale this morning and it read 230 pounds. How about it reading 190 by the 4th of July? Maybe the scale says 300. Wouldn't the 260 number be a little nicer on your eyes and on your knees? It's attainable if you have the same results we all had with Awaken 180. I dropped 40 pounds in just 8 weeks. There's no reason you can't drop 40 by the 4th and be feeling as great as I still do now. Ring Independence Day in healthy, confident, and most important, feeling happy. You reached your goal with the help of Awaken 180. So fire up your grill and grab your beverage of choice because the weight's staying off thanks to free support for life. 40 by the 4th. Set your goal and reach it. Reserve your consultation online at awaken180weightloss.com.
Welcome to Tire Discounters. Oh, hiya, Phantom.
Mike, I think I saw a fox on my way in.
Oh, that was the Carfax Carfox. He was congratulating us on our Carfax Top-Rated Service Center Award.
I have always rated Tire Discounters at the very top.
Oh, thanks. So does Carfax. And not just for tires, but for all our services, too.
Alignment, brakes, shocks, and struts, and more.
Yes, sir.
But, Mike, do you think people believe Carfax over me?
Well, you are the Phantom tire buyer.
Exactly.
Hey, it's Anthony from my friends at Germain Honda of Dublin. And Rich and his team are ready to get you in a great new Honda this spring. Purchase or lease. He's going to make you feel awesome about your next vehicle and your experience. Grab a hold of this one, a 2025 Honda Accord Hybrid Sport. Lease it for only $347 a month for 36 months, 30,000 miles, and only $19.99 down. He's got rates as low as 2.9%. Germain Honda of Dublin on Sawmill Road, just south of 270.
Discover uncompromising quality at a reliable price with Giant Eagle in Market District. Look for signs throughout the store highlighting lower prices. Surround yourself with savings at Giant Eagle. Experience value like never before. Visit Giant Eagle today to see how easy it is to save.
Hey, it's Bobby Carpenter. Spring is here and it's time to refresh your yard with Ohio Mulch. With 15 convenient locations in Central Ohio, it's easier than ever to get your mulch ready for the season. Need it delivered? No problem. Save $50 on home delivery when you order online. Whether it's mulch, soil, or even stone, we've got your yard covered. Visit OhioMulch.com today and spruce up your garden with the best.
Ohio Mulch, landscape supply, greener, greener, better.
Broadcasting from the Lindsay Honda Studios.
Honda makes the cars. Lindsay makes the difference. Visit lindsayhonda.com.
WBNS-FM, HD1 Columbus. The Fan. Sports Center.
Good afternoon. I'm Buddy Wells. Baseball this evening. The Guardians will look to bring their 3-game skid to an end as they host the Minnesota Twins in the second of the 4-game set. First pitch is at 6:10. Tanner Bybee's on the bump for Cleveland. Meanwhile, at Great American Ballpark, the Redlegs aim for their 6th win in a row tonight when they host the Cardinals. Brady Singer is on the hill in that one for Cincinnati. That one will get started at 6:40. We got 4 Game 5s in the NBA playoffs tonight. At 6, the Bucks visit the Pacers. At 7:30, the Pistons will face the Knicks at the Garden. At 8:30, Orlando is on the road against Boston. And in the nightcap at 10, the Denver Nuggets will host the LA Clippers. The Pacers, Knicks, and Celtics are all ahead 3-1. Denver and LA are even at 2 games apiece. Following their 4-game sweep of the Miami Heat, the Cavaliers await the winner of Bucks Pacers in round 2. This update is sponsored by Awaken 180 Weight Loss with a 98% customer satisfaction rating and thousands of 5-star reviews. The choice is clear. Awaken180weightloss.com. Breaking sports news when it happens right here on The Fan.
Welcome to the home of stupid. That's right. You're now listening to Common Man and T-Bone.
There's heroin in the bag, Mike. You don't take the heroin. That's what I'm telling you.
Then that defeats the purpose of what's in the bag.
Okay.
You take the good, you take the bad. Facts of life.
Facts of life. A bag of heroin.
That's the theme song.
Hey, bag of heroin.
You take the good, you take the bad. The facts of life.
A bag of heroin? No? No. Okay.
Featuring Panama Ted, imported from Panama.
Thank you, Ted. You suck.
Leanna Ray on traffic.
5-minute delay.
And a bunch of internet sounds that make no sense.
So reach around the guy. You gotta squat and be ready.
Balls on his chest.
Strap in and strap it on. This is Man and Bone.
Oh, it's the last show almost. Penultimate show.
Mm-hmm.
Tomorrow's the last show. And if you thought that 4 o'clock hour was ridiculous, which it was, and I apologize to all of you who maybe are casual listeners who had no idea what the hell you walked into.
Yeah, I don't blame you.
Tomorrow will be even worse.
It's going to be insanity.
I'd like to bring the 5 o'clock hour back to some normalcy. Okay,
good luck.
That was too crazy in the 4 o'clock
it was
hour.
Insane.
So
I agree with you.
Let's bring it down a couple notches. I want to talk to you about horse semen. So, I'm reading this article today about studding.
Oh, okay.
Studying.
For horses, right?
For horses, yes.
Not like you're looking into this for yourself.
I would like to, but you know what? I really wouldn't. It sounds miserable.
Yeah, I thought you wanted to get rid of all that down there.
The horse's name is called Into Mischief. All right? He was not a very successful horse, just an unremarkable record of 3 wins and 6 starts. Never participated in the Triple Crown.
Okay.
Running just once beyond 7 furlongs, whatever the hell that means. Edward Furlong.
Distance.
And sitting out most of his 3-year-old season due to nagging injuries. But he has become, I guess, his swimmers have become highly sought after on the market.
Okay.
Now, how much, you're asking? Well, he's at age 20, which I guess is old.
Wait.
For a horse.
Age 20?
Age 20.
I thought they said he was a 3-year-old.
No, he missed most of his 3-year-old season with an injury.
Oh.
He's now age 20.
Oh, so it's been 17 years.
It's been a while.
Okay, gotcha.
Stained. Yeah, it's been a while.
Gotcha. He's been out there.
So he's in the middle of his breeding season right now. He will breed with roughly 200 mares.
Jeez.
All right.
Okay.
And how much per mating do you think Into Mischief charges?
$25,000.
Add some more zeros to that. $250,000 per mating, making him a $50 million business on his own.
What?
That's, yes.
What?
Yes. $50 million for this horse's
every year.
Spigot.
You said 200 mating sessions times $250,000. So every 4 of those is $1 million. That's why 200 divided by 4 is $50 million. That horse makes its owners $50 million a year.
But I love this thing here. The question, given how much money is being spent every year for his reproductive capabilities, is why Into Mischief's DNA has cracked the code of the race everybody in the world wants to win. Here's a quote from someone who knows. Horses like this don't come along very often. I get asked quite a bit, what is it that makes Into Mischief such a great sire? And the only answer I can give you is, I don't know.
What? Wait. So they don't know why.
They don't know why. They just know that his offspring always do very well in races.
Okay, so wait. So that's why.
Well, yes, but they can't identify something in his DNA.
Well, what I mean, though,
we
is
find other horses with this same DNA, and we can also have stud factories.
All right, so not being any part of the horse world. So what you're saying is because, so they studied this horse out at some point, and it was like, I don't know, this dude was injured and bad and didn't really run, but, he looks like a physically impressive horse, but he just never held up. And then after a while, people who got their horses bred with him, those offspring did much better than him as they became adults.
For example, American Pharoah.
Oh, yeah. I remember
won the
that name.
Triple Crown a decade ago. He was the 12th Triple Crown winner, ending a 37-year drought. So when he first went to breed, they set each of his breeding sessions at $200,000, which at that time was unheard of. But it's like, hey, man, Triple Crown winner, I want his sperm, right?
Sure.
The only problem was none of the kids that were sired by him did anything.
Oh, wow.
It's like Michael Jordan and his kids. His kids are driving around, screwing Scottie Pippen's wife and getting popped for cocaine possession.
Sure. Okay. So this has nothing to do with what the horse. That's fascinating to me. It makes sense. It's probably the most straightforward approach to it. Has nothing to do with what the horse actually did as a racer.
That's correct.
Has to do with what the offspring of the horse do.
Like right now, you can still get American Pharoah's swimmers.
Yeah.
But it only costs you $45,000.
Oh, he's still siring as well.
That's a bargain in the horse community.
$45,000.
That's discount bin.
That's insane.
Discount bin jizz.
Listen to me when I tell you that if you ever hear, Mike, of some point in the future where, like Jim Rome used to get it, he was big into horses as a radio guy, TV guy. He I think still is, has a lot of horses, owns part or whole parts of horse. I don't know how it works. You can have ownership stakes in a horse, right? If you ever hear of me involved in horse racing to that level where it's like, oh yeah, I've got a couple horses that we're hoping will no. Just know that someone has kidnapped me and done a face-off with my body. There's no way that that's me.
Think about how valuable that is. Like we always hear about, precious cargo and they have the briefcase with the handcuff attached to it.
Sure.
Right? So that you're never separated from the briefcase.
Yeah.
Except that briefcase is full of horse semen.
Is that how they do it? Or I thought they just let the horses go.
No. I don't think so.
Oh, you don't? You got?
No, I think
didn't know they put the horse out. I thought they just brought the horse to where he was and said, "Here you go."
I think there's a person.
Oh, this person. Well,
that is required to give a rub and a tug, and then collect the specimen.
Boy, I tell you what.
And then that specimen is then taken to the mare. Is that right?
Right, but I don't know the ins and outs of how the horse works. I know that when you and I went through the old, and other people have talked about this, when you go through the vasectomy,
mm-hmm.
when you go to get everything tested to make sure the surgery was a success, they are like, you got to be either right here at the hospital or 10 minutes away. You got to keep the.
It was a temperature thing. They probably have a temperature-controlled briefcase.
Okay, but still, time is a factor at some point, right?
Well, it's all in Kentucky. Probably right down the road. Not like you're going to Finland with it.
You get pulled over by the cops like, wow, where's the
I got
fire?
important sperm here.
Oh my God.
Oh, into mischief sperm?
Is that into mischief?
Yeah, go ahead, take.
Oh my, sir, let me just tell
Take
you.
the shoulder.
It's an honor to even stop someone who's carrying into mischief sperm.
We'll give you a police escort. Like the president's there. Got sperm here. The whole new world, baby.
Sorry, honey, I'm stopped for traffic. Why? What's going on? A horse had a thing, and now I got to wait here.
Hey, Bone, you know who Braylon Nash is?
No.
We're supposed to.
Oh, okay.
This is from Adam Jardy in the Dispatch. By this point, Braylon Nash is no stranger to national television. A year on the Ohio State men's basketball bench has guaranteed that the New Albany product and walk-on guard has had his image plastered on every network and streaming service to air the Buckeyes during the 2024-2025 season.
Got to tell you, I couldn't tell you what he looks like.
But he's been plastered all over national television.
Well, he probably has.
I'm sure he has. So is Cat Fancy in the second row.
I was going to say, so is the person sitting like front row with feet on the court. Yeah, that doesn't mean I know who they are.
Anyway, the story is about how coming on May 13th.
I'm just listening to what you're saying.
Coming on May 13th, he will be appearing on Family Feud.
Oh.
With his family, clearly.
Oh, they were on Family They've already done this.
They've already taped it. Yes.
I see.
Yeah.
Oh, that's fun.
So if you want to see a guy that you, of course, know from Ohio State basketball, Braylon Nash, New Albany product, he'll be on Family Feud.
Perfect. Well, good for him.
Against a team of horses.
Sure. And then they just stomp their foot.
What is that? How you doing, Ted?
Steve Harvey turns around and says, "Riding Miss Lincoln," and then it's like, ding, and the horse is like,
Fat Boy Food Tip next?
Yeah, sure.
Why the hell
Why not? Yeah.
Yep. Common Man and T-Bone on the Fan.
Fan traffic.
Sponsored by Meister's Bar and Pizza in Grandview.
We've got some stop-and-go traffic that's causing a 5-minute delay on southbound 71 on the north side between 670 and I-70. And we've got slower traffic on westbound 70 downtown between the 71 east and west split. This report is sponsored by Taco Bell. Luxury is having a choice between Taco Bell's new $5, $7, and $9 Lux Cravings boxes. It's luxury because there's no wrong choices. There's just right cravings. So choose your Lux Cravings box at Taco Bell today. At participating stores while supplies last. Prices vary. Drinks exclude freezes. Tax extra. I'm Nicole for 97.1 The Fan Traffic.
Okay, so I'm going to let you in on a little secret. Wendy's has this new Cajun Crunch chicken sandwich. And to be honest, I'm kind of crushing hard on this Sammy. It's packed with bold Cajun flavors and topped with crispy onions for a satisfying crunch. All on Wendy's iconic spicy chicken sandwich. It's honestly kind of my dream sandwich. I hope it likes me back. For a sandwich you'll love, gotta be Wendy's. Open till midnight or later.
Limited time only at participating U.S. Wendy's. Hours may vary by location.
Did you ask about Pick 3 from the Ohio Lottery? Okay, Pick 3 is a daily draw game where you pick 3 individual numbers between 0 and 9 that can be played straight, where numbers must be drawn in an exact order or boxed where they can be drawn in any order. You can win hundreds, and wagers start at only 50 cents. Want to learn more? Okay. Go to OhioLottery.com or the Ohio Lottery app. Lottery players are subject to Ohio laws and commission regulations. Play responsibly.
That's are us. When dreams don't get in, that's are us.
Right now, get $1,500 off a shower or tub replacement or $3,000 off a full bathroom remodel, plus low to no monthly payments. Call 380-225-BATH to schedule your free estimate or go to bathsareus.com. 380-225-BATH.
That's are us. When dreams don't get in, that's are us.
Ever wonder where your go-to maintenance person gets the metal products they need to fix yours and everyone else's problems? The best in the business go to Metal Supermarkets for their wide variety of metal products and shapes to tackle projects from simple to complex. Metal Supermarkets is your source for all metals cut to size and ready fast. No minimum order with maximum service. Visit the family-owned franchise on North Wilson Road or at Columbus at metalsupermarkets.com.
Stanley spent his life in the saddle, wrangling whatever life threw at him. But nothing prepared him for the fight against low T and ED. Shane practically hunched him over. Bonbon pills just gave him a headache. He begged for a lifeline.
Well, maybe it's over.
Columbus Men's Clinic said no. Medical conditions, old age, there's hope. This is about real treatments. Science, not one-size-fits-all guesswork. Columbus Men's Clinic was designed for men who hate going to the doctor. Personalized plans, cutting-edge treatments, overseen by an actual medical provider that takes the time to listen. With low T and ED treatments others only dream about, we fight like hell to get you back in the saddle. Because every second you wait, your condition could worsen. Act now. Don't let time slip away. Dial 614-300-7400 or go to columbusmensclinic.com. Your consultation is only $99, including blood work. And you know your T level before you leave. Columbus Men's Clinic, making it happen.
The Fan app is about to become your new best friend. Your one-stop shop for all your favorite fan shows. ESPN Columbus and BetQL. Live or on demand, listen on your schedule. Download the 97.1 The Fan app today. It's free. Do it.
Hey, it's Anthony. You know what the slogan is at the Good Feet store? Good feet, good life. Friends have asked me, how are my personally fit arch supports different from the inserts and insoles they can buy online or in department stores? There are big differences. My Good Feet arch supports are designed to provide me firm yet flexible function. What does that do? They actually help correct poor foot biomechanics, which leads to providing me long-term pain relief. I was also the guy who thought, well, if I buy good shoes, my feet won't hurt. It wasn't a bad thought. A lot of people think shoes are always the problem, when in reality, it's often the foot that goes into the shoe that's the real source of discomfort. When I got my personally fit Good Feet arch supports, my feet felt stabilized. The pain and discomfort went away. For more than 30 years, the Good Feet store has helped thousands of people, just like me, discover the comfort they've been dreaming of. They're on Stringtown Road in Grove City or Polaris Parkway. Learn more at goodfeet.com.
Steel, walk behind, zero turn, and stand on mowers are built to get the job done. Shop online or at your local Steel dealer. Steel, let's go mow.
Fan weather.
From the Logan AC and Heat Services Weather Center.
Scattered showers and strong thunderstorms possible through this Tuesday afternoon and evening. Temperatures running around 80 degrees. Overnight showers out, partly cloudy skies back in, and a cooler start on Wednesday morning. Temperatures around 50 degrees. Back up around 70 by Wednesday afternoon with a chance of a shower by Wednesday evening. With your 10 weather impact forecast, I'm Chief Meteorologist Jerry Martz on The Fan.
ESPN Bet is the official sports book of Common Man and T-Bone. On your phone or in person at Hollywood Casino Columbus. The Fan.
Today's special value is 3 hours of stupid. You're listening to Common Man and T-Bone.
Oh, yeah. Join us tomorrow for the final Common Man and T-Bone show ever. 12 years, me and Bone together. We're both sticking around in different capacities. I'll be here in the afternoons with Timmy Hall starting on May 12th. And Bone will be hosting mornings with Tyvis Powell. Also starting May 12th, but a little taste of that coming up on Thursday. We've brought Jen Winters back in here.
I don't know if that's coming up on Thursday.
It's not Thursday? Who's hosting with you on Thursday?
Probably Timmy. I don't know for sure. I think Tyvis
Tyvis has his
thing up in
show.
Cleveland on Thursday. So Friday, maybe me and Tyvis.
Timmy can just pretend to be Tyvis for the entire show.
That'll be good.
Bread.
It sounds, I didn't know.
You know, my brother sends me voice memos trying to impersonate Tyvis, and it's just bread, bread, bread.
Fat Boy Food Tap.
Common Man and T-Bone have very little value unless they're telling you about all the crap they can shove in your mouth so you can die quicker. It's time for Fat Boy Food Tip. Wait, how do you want me to say it? Tip? This is dumb. I quit.
Sponsored by Metal Supermarkets. Visit metalsupermarkets.com/Columbus for all your metal needs.
All right, we brought Jen Winters back in here because I was excited to try the new Pop-Tart ice cream sandwiches. And then, as she normally does, she rained on my parade.
It wasn't the ice cream sandwich.
Oh, what was it?
I didn't know they had ice cream sandwiches.
Yes, what did you try?
I tried the Girl Scout cookie Pop-Tarts.
Oh, no, I thought you had the ice cream sandwich.
No.
All right, so tell me your review on the Girl Scout
I was
Pop-Tarts.
disappointed. I love Samoas. Those are my favorite. And I had that, and it was like, just let's puree everything and not have any texture to it. So, like, there was no coconut. There was no, discernible like caramel flavor.
Well, I can see where that would be
It
disappointing.
was disappointing. And then they did the thing where they did the squiggly chocolate on the top of it. But it was sad. And I wanted them, it's like, do less Pop-Tarts. My God.
Okay, well, I'm actually glad you didn't try the Pop-Tart ice cream sandwich
I didn't
because I'm
hear
very
about
excited
that.
for that. Yes.
So can you tell me just a little bit about it?
I mean, it's like a Pop-Tart. Like they do the
Right.
brown sugar frosted Pop-Tart, and they just put ice cream between it.
They don't
They actually, I believe
do
they have.
do the fruit flavored ones?
I think they have an ice cream flavor that's supposed to mimic what the Pop-Tart tastes like, and that's what they put in between the sandwich.
Oh.
I think they've done this, like Eggo also they have done this with
I
waffles.
saw that.
Right. So I think there's one for the strawberry Pop-Tarts. I don't know if there's any other flavors. I think it's brown sugar, cinnamon, and strawberry, the two that I remember seeing. But yeah, I haven't had those yet.
I don't like that artificial maple flavor, so I will probably not try the Eggo.
Hey, well then
But
you
hey.
one of the things we got in our box that we got from our listener was I got a loofah
That
that's
you
shaped
can-
like a waffle.
It's a waffle stomp.
And I got maple shower syrup. It's shower syrup, Mike. So you put it on, it's like a sugar scrub, I guess.
I see.
I don't know. Whatever.
And then fire ants come and eat your crotch.
I'm gonna be very confused when I take a shower with it and then try to eat myself. Like Harry Carey. Yeah,
You were
that's
the
it.
moon.
What's that, Jen?
You were the moon.
Oh, that was good. You almost had a Harry Carey there.
Hey.
Almost.
Is that Pee-wee or?
No, I don't know what. It's me trying to be Will Ferrell, trying to be Harry.
I
Carey.
see.
And
Gotcha.
it is just god awful, and I'm sorry.
You know what else I have here? I have a list of, and Jen, feel free to weigh in at any point when you hate any of these.
Jen hates all of it.
I hope. Do you like potato chips?
Hi.
Jen,
Yes.
you do. Okay, good.
Yes.
Well, I don't know. Timmy won't eat a Cape Cod.
Well, that's because that'll slice the inside of his mouth like a ninja.
All right. So this is foodandwine.com reviewed
Oh,
13 popular brands of potato chips.
Wine is spelled W-H-I-N.
That's right.
Exactly what it is.
Yeah. Now, here they have, I'll go from bottom to top. They have just a few categories. They did not rank them like 1 through 13. They just
Okay.
have some, here are the winners in different categories. One is the honorable mention potato chip, Boulder Canyon.
Never heard of it.
Never heard of them.
So when I was out in Colorado, I know I've had this, and I'm pretty sure it was when I was out in Colorado because I stopped at all the gas stations.
That tracks because there's a Boulder, Colorado.
Yeah, right. I think that's where it's from. Delicious chip.
Okay.
If you ever see it, get it.
How would you classify it?
It's a crispier, like
So like a kettle?
It's
chip.
more like a kettle chip, yeah, but very good.
Too
And
strong for Timmy's mouth.
Olive oil classic sea salt is the one they reviewed. And this reviewer, just so you know, they said these were good. They'd be great sprinkled with black pepper and Parmesan cheese. Okay. Stop. Just tell me if the chip's
Eat the
good.
damn
It's
chip.
like, yeah, this would be really good. This bread is good. But you know, if you put peanut butter and jelly on it, made a sandwich, it's like, yeah, it's a different thing. Don't do that.
That's right.
You're not
I agree with
turning
you.
into chippies.
Siete, the Siete brand, they do like seasonings. They do
Oh,
cookies.
they're in Whole Foods.
They're in Whole Foods.
I don't know
yes.
Siete.
They have a sea
like
salt.
organic.
They said this is the best restaurant quality chip. This is a sea salt
the hell is
kettle
a
cooked potato
restaurant
chip.
like a
quality
Saratoga
chip?
sort of chip.
Like the kind you'd get
Like Montgomery
like a
Inn?
fresh chip when they're fresh out of the fryer. And they
Okay.
give them right to you.
All right.
Whatever. Next up, here's the category I think we can more get behind. Best crinkle cut chip, right? With the ridges.
Yeah.
Ruffles.
Can I give you a little secret?
What's that?
I hate Ruffles.
They're too salty.
You hate them.
I don't like that texture.
Here's
I don't
the
like
thing.
the ribbies.
I like the Lay's lightly salted chips better than the regular Lay's.
Really?
They
Really?
taste a million times better.
Never had 'em.
You like more of that potato flavor?
Yeah. And they make it with the barbecue seasoning, and it tastes so much better.
Do they go light on the barbecue seasoning as well?
No. No, it's like the same amount of barbecue, but it's just not like as much sodium in your face.
I love a barbecue chip.
I do too.
That may be the best of the flavors that you can get. That may be my favorite
Can
flavor.
I tell you what I never thought I would like? But the Doritos barbecue, sweet barbecue.
It's not bad.
That's
right?
that's a good chip.
Have you had the Doritos Golden Sriracha yet?
I have not had
No.
that.
Good. I like. It's very good. I don't know if it tastes like sriracha. It's just good. Best classic.
I say, why don't you like the Ruffles?
They suck. I don't like the ridges.
The ridges, okay. I just thought you said something else. So
What did you think I said?
Does ridges rhyme with?
What did you think that I said?
I thought you said
Spit
they were
it out,
like,
Ted.
No, I thought you said they were like ribbed or something. I'm
Oh,
like,
ribbed.
They're ribbed. Yeah, the
Ribbed for his pleasure.
I don't like those
yeah,
either.
that's right.
They
They're
do
not
it for your
pleasurable.
pleasure.
They're
Yeah.
not pleasurable.
That's what Chick-fil-A means whenever you drive through there. My pleasure. That's what they're talking about. That's exactly what they're discussing. Now, I've ruined Chick-fil-A for everyone. Best classic
No, they did
potato
that for
chip,
themselves.
according to Food and Wine, is Trader Joe's Ode to the Classic Potato Chip.
Is it really called Ode to the
Yes,
Classic
it is.
Potato Chip?
It's called, the brand, I'm looking at it, Trader Joe's, stop doing too much. Just say you made a potato chip. You don't have to say, oh, this is our homage to a potato. No, it's just a potato chip. You didn't make it out of some other material. It's potato
Now,
chip.
I have not had it, but to me, if you're talking about just a classic chip, if you were going to introduce someone to the potato chip for the first time, that's never had it before, you give them a Lay's.
Yes.
Right?
Absolutely.
Oh, well,
no?
Lay's good. Well, you know what? For the
What would
national
you-
brand, sure.
What would you go with?
I love a Mike Sells. The Mike Sells basic potato chip for me is the superior potato chip, personally.
All right.
But Lay's is very good too. Have you had a Mike Sells?
I can't. Because
Oh.
the man over there is going to make fun of me.
Why is
well,
that?
that's okay.
Because
All
they
right.
fry
'Cause
them
it's in soybean oil?
I'm sorry, I didn't know. Okay, my bad.
No, it's
she's
fine.
got a fake soy allergy.
No, she got fake soy allergy.
It's real
Jen.
fake.
It makes her go to Worthington Industries and crap her pants.
That's right.
Okay.
Just Worthington Industries
Here's
and
the-
no other place.
Here's the part you're all waiting for. No, it's not when I leave the show. It's the best overall chip in this category.
All right, come on.
Are you ready?
Yes.
What would be your guess? Best overall chip.
Of all the ones that you mentioned?
No. Of any chip out there. They reviewed 13 brands. I named like 4 of them. So it's none of those. Some other brand. I haven't
I
mentioned.
see it, but I would give you mine.
Go ahead. Give
The
me the
Kettle
one.
brand.
The Kettle. Oh, the
Kettle
Kettle
brand.
brand of chips. Yeah. Those are very good.
I'm going to go with a Cape Cod
There you go.
sea salt and black pepper.
You almost nailed it. It's just the original sea salt, Cape Cod, slice up Timmy Hall's mouth.
I love Cape Cod.
Cooked potato chip.
I had some last night with my dinner.
They're fantastic.
What did you have for dinner?
I cooked up some turkey burgers on the grill.
That's my favorite type
And then
of burger.
we had some Cape Cods and some Daisy French onion dip.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah. There
Which,
you
by
go.
the way, when you did the commercials for that, you gave me all this dip to bring
Stuff
home.
is so good.
Was I lying about it?
Kristen is obsessed.
Mm-hmm.
Like somebody brought over a hell of a good dip and she threw it back in their face. She goes, I want a Daisy.
No, that's the best dip.
It's the best.
Yeah, it is. It's really good.
on my body.
Can I give you just a quick text message from my mother?
Okay. Yeah.
She gave me a review of the 4 o'clock hour.
Bad.
Good.
Fun show. Timmy lost about 5 pounds in leg hair. A lot of inside jokes I didn't get, but it looked like they were enjoying it. Nice.
That's so good.
That's nice of
Your mom seems awesome.
Can I tell you something?
Yeah.
My mom's not listening. At least someone's mom is. Bones' mom's
My
not
mom
listening.
was listening. She turned it off and started praying. So that's what's
Thanks,
happening
Janet.
here.
I love you.
All right. Game show time. How well do we know this show? That's what it is, right?
Yeah, it is.
Okay.
Man and Bone Trivia.
It's Man and Bone Trivia in
Yeah.
2 minutes. Common Man and T-Bone on the Fan.
Fan traffic.
Sponsored by Meister's Bar and Pizza in Grandview.
Slower traffic is causing a 5-minute delay on eastbound 70 on the east side between James Road and 270. And there's also a 5-minute delay on eastbound 33 between 270 and Ebright Road on the East Outer Belt. This report is paid for by Ohio Secretary of State Frank LaRose. Ohio's primary election is May 6th, and you have 3 convenient ways to vote. Ohio offers in-person early voting, absentee voting, and voting on Election Day. Find everything you need at voteohio.gov. Learn more at voteohio.gov. I'm Nicole for 97.1 The Fan Traffic.
Hey guys, don't waste time and money with low quality online TRT that charges you over $100 just to start. Visit the TRT experts today at Low T Center for a free consultation and free test. The treatment is personalized to your body and most major insurance is accepted. And you'll get the freedom to choose if you want in-center care or at-home treatment. Looking to lose weight? Get a free B12 shot when you start prescription treatment. The offer is limited, so book now at fixmylowt.com. That's fixmylowt.com.
Hey, it's Leslie from Pella Columbus.
I'm Wilson from that other window place.
One of my favorite things, Wilson, is the look on people's faces when they see the end price for Pella windows.
Yeah, I'm always hearing, does it look like I'm wearing my money britches?
More like, I can't believe we get the Pella look and quality at these prices.
Oh, you went the other way with that. You're hearing good things. Oh, this is awkward.
Get the window that homeowners rated the leading window brand in Columbus at PellaColumbus.com.
Buy now with pre-tariff pricing at Coughlin Chevrolet, Central Ohio's #1 Chevy dealer. Lease a new 25 Chevy Trax, $139 a month, or a new 2025 Silverado, just $288 a month at all 5 Coughlin Chevy locations and CoughlinChevrolet.com. Together, let's drive.
Trax is a 36-month lease with $39.99 due at signing. Silverado is a 24-month lease with $49.99 due. Both plus tax, title, and license. 10,000 miles per year, 25 cents per mile over. See dealer for details. Ends 4/30/25.
Common Man and T-Bone is sponsored by the Hinderer Motor Company. We love what moves you. The Fan, Ohio's sports destination.
Barely famous, incredibly stupid. Back to Man and Bone.
Please join us tomorrow for the final edition of Common Man and T-Bone. If you thought this show today was ridiculous, then you wait till tomorrow. We do it all again, except we're drunk. Jen Winters is still here. We can't get rid of her.
I'm so excited.
Well, I'm not excited for tomorrow in the sense that, like, it's going to be very bittersweet for me to leave this show, but it is going to be fun to reminisce tomorrow. I am planning on doing, like, the only work I'm doing tomorrow is just thinking about all the stuff we did on the show. I'm going to try to really,
I'm not doing anything tomorrow.
Savor the moment. You know what I mean?
Unless Ryan Day falls down a well.
Well,
I will save him.
like baby Jessica?
Yes.
I will be there. I will save him.
That's a good way to know if the people that you're talking to are soon to be needing all kinds of like colorectal exams and things like that. Is if you say baby Jessica and they go, oh yeah, the girl in the well. Yeah. If they say, I don't know what that is, they may not be time for that.
I also want to point out,
like Tyvis, you have no idea. Tyvis
has no idea.
You know what baby Jessica in a well is? Do you have any idea what that is? No. That's right. And Tyvis doesn't need to go get a colonoscopy yet for like probably another 10, 15 years. So he's good.
But he just does it voluntarily.
That's right.
Because it's a good clean out of his system.
He's a good clean boy too.
He is.
Got to be healthy.
He's not getting a colonoscopy, he said.
No, you have to get the colonoscopy.
It's good for health.
Or you could poop in the box.
Yeah, that's what he's going to do.
Yeah.
Oh, well, then that's
I did
fine.
that, yeah.
You got to do it. It's good for health.
I mean, I just do it and I just send it to random people. So
I get them just for fun. I get 9 colonoscopies a month.
Wow.
I'm going to get one after the show.
Congrats.
Good for you.
All right, game show time.
All right, here we go. I'm going to ask you about dates and times and things of that nature.
I will fail
relating to this.
miserably.
That's fine. I would have failed too if I hadn't looked all this up. Question number 1. The Lithuanian trunk meet segment that we did about a real coach who sells meat out of his trunk.
Yeah.
Did that occur? Did we play that before or after the year 2016?
Well, that was one of the Ball brothers.
It was.
Right?
It was one of the Ball brothers who went to Lithuania. I think a couple of them did, right? And then while there, the guy who coached the team, we found out, sold meat out of his trunk as part of a side hustle while also coaching the Lithuanian basketball
What do you think, Jen? I'm going to say after
It was
2016.
after 2016.
That is correct. 2017.
Okay.
Technically. Now, I don't know, Teddy. Do we have any
Oh, my
Lithuanian
God.
trunk
We're going
meets?
to play this crap?
I can play it for you if
All
you
right.
want it.
Yeah, let's hear a little Lithuanian trunk.
Hello, this is Virginia's Sex Kiss, and I'm here to tell you about one of the best forms of protein you can find along the side of the road, Lithuanian trunk meat. No matter how busy you get, you can always make time to track me down, ask me to open my trunk, and select from the assortment of various meats I have at my disposal. At Lithuanian trunk meat, we strive to bring you your favorite deli meats, such as ham, turkey, and bologna, as well as more exotic meats, such as kangaroo, horse, and rat. Yes, as the #1 dealer of rat meat in eastern Lithuania, you can trust we source our rat meat from only the dirtiest and darkest sewers in the region. Plus, every week we offer our managers special meat, which is kind of like a mystery meat, except we solve the mystery when we tell you it's actually human flesh. This bologna does have a first name, and his name is Dmitri. Lithuanian trunk meat. Ask for it by name. Dmitri, stay in your hole. I put you in deli slicer now.
Good
What a
times.
Stupid
Stupid
effing show.
Yeah. Common Man once said this phrase, Jeff Rimmer will never retire. It was said in connection with a Big Jackets event. Which one was it? The 2019 playoffs or the Rick Nash retirement ceremony?
Oh.
You specifically said on the air he will never retire, which of course he did.
I'm going to go with the Rick Nash
That's what I
retirement
would
ceremony.
go with, too, because Rick Nash was in here, wasn't he?
That's correct. March 7th of 2022, according to the Man and Bone Archive, shout out to them, Rick Nash ceremony was around that time, and that is when you uttered that phrase, on March 7th, 2022. So there you go. Next up, Daniel Pauka was a phenomenon who brought us. He brought us so much joy on this show because we had the Pauka theme song that we played for him.
He's the Palka. Palka in the Palka. Palka. He's the Palka. Palka in the Palka. Palka. Palka.
What's what? God. What?
So good.
Was that before or after the year 2020 that we did that?
After.
No!
Before? What?
The Pauka was pauking back in 2018.
Wow.
According to the files I have
He's
here.
selling his Palka on the street.
He's going to be like the sicko by now.
Good times. Next up, one of us said that he would prefer Carson Wentz over Baker Mayfield. What idiot was that?
That's
you or me?
That's you,
Yeah,
bro.
that was me. Yeah. I said that back in 2022 for the record, which was a very bad take and really dumb. That also from the Man and Bone Archive. Thank you for that. Next up, how long have we been monitoring the Jackets power play with Jackets Power Play Watch? Was that an over or under of 6 years ago? Jackets Power Play Watch.
Over.
Yeah.
Well over.
2017.
Jackets Power Play Watch.
You don't do the finger guns, it doesn't count.
So good.
2017, when that was. Next up, there was a fake, probably real, fragrance with the scents of some of the worst football teams in the Big Ten.
Bottom half.
It was called Bottom Half. What year did we find out about bottom half fragrances, which you'll hear the commercial for in a moment? 2013, 2014, or 2015?
That was earlier on in the show's run. I'm going to go with 2014.
Ooh, sorry.
2013?
That bit debuted June 21st, 2013, a mere 6 months after the show started. We were doing that.
Play that too?
Teddy?
Bottom Half. The new line of scents from Big Ten Fragrances.
Dude, what is that? It smells like motor oil and feces.
Purdue.
Oh, God. You smell like dirty moose ass mixed with desperation.
Minnesota.
Excuse me, I have a date tonight, and I wanted something that smells a little like suntan lotion and tears.
Penn State.
Did someone just set a cornfield and a carny on fire at the same time?
That's actually not a fragrance. That's just Iowa. Bottom Half. Available at fine outlet malls across the greater Midwest.
By
was
the
that
way,
pork chop?
Yeah,
the voices in there that you heard, that was myself, Pork Chop, Richard Rodewald, Kobe Doty, who used to play old. He's pre-gen. You didn't know about Cody.
You didn't know Kobe.
Bob Taylor, Coaster Bob, who does all of our production, was in there too. Yeah, we had a lot of people in that one. All right, 2 more for you. We did the Jim Tom Sula show yesterday. What year did the Jim Tom Sula show debut on this? We don't have to play it, Teddy. We played it yesterday. It was god awful. Was that 2015, 2016, or 2017?
It's 2015.
What was Jim Harbaugh's first year at Michigan? Was it 2015?
2014, 2015, wasn't it?
But I'll go with 2015.
That is correct.
Yeah.
You're right.
That's correct.
We're coming up on.
Is correct.
So it'd be about 10 years ago that we debuted that, I think, right? Because he would have gotten hired like now.
And it really held up.
Oh, it sure sure did. And finally, what year did we talk about a Columbus Blue Jacket prospect developing a tapeworm inside of himself? Was that 2016, 2018, or 2020?
2016.
Okay.
2018.
Teddy, do you have a guess?
Teddy knows the answer, doesn't he?
I don't know that he doesn't know.
2018, sure.
2018 is correct.
Oh.
March of 2018, Carson Meyer had a 25-inch tapeworm, which then I think prompted us to look up the longest tapeworm in the world.
It did.
And it was like 5 feet long. So that was, that was like 7 years ago.
See, Tyvus, that's why you have to have a colonoscopy so they can get tapeworms out of there.
Or you might get diverticulitis. You don't want that.
I got diverticulitis.
Yeah, I had that. It's no fun.
You ever not have that?
What do you mean?
Like, can it flare up again?
It flares up. Yeah. Now I'm living with diverticulitis, I guess. I don't know.
My mom has it. Sorry.
Yeah,
Is that a HIPAA violation?
Well, for her.
Sorry, Janet.
She doesn't work here.
No, that's true.
But still, yeah, probably don't.
Okay.
Bone has a lot of the same ailments as 70-ish-year-old women.
That's right. I do. Yeah. There you go. All right. That's what I have.
Thank you. Jen?
Hey. Thank you, guys.
Get the hell out of here.
All right. See you later.
Back page coming up. Common Man and T-Bone on the Fan.
Fan traffic.
Sponsored by Meister's Bar and Pizza in Grandview.
You're going to find traffic is stop and go and causing a 5-minute delay on westbound 670 between 33 and I-70. And things are a little slow on southbound 270 on the east outer belt between Main Street and I-70. This report is sponsored by Taco Bell. Crispy chicken nuggets are back at Taco Bell. All white meat chicken coated in tortilla chip breading and paired with unique dipping sauces. At participating Taco Bell stores for a limited time only while supplies last. Contact store for availability. I'm Nicole for 97.1 The Fan Traffic.
Many drugs, like cocaine, methamphetamine, and non-prescription pills, are often cut with dangerous opioids like fentanyl. As a result, nearly 14 Ohioans die daily from unintentional overdoses. That's why it's important to carry naloxone, such as Narcan, a life-saving medication that blocks the effects of fentanyl and other opioids. Over the last 5 years, naloxone has saved over 83,000 lives. Help save lives and visit naloxone.ohio.gov to learn more and find free naloxone. Remember, if you see an overdose occurring, always call 911.
It's Lindsay's one and only trade-a-thon.
Trade up today and get $1,000 above market for your vehicle. Choose a 2025 Honda Ridgeline RTL or an all-wheel drive HRV LX or a CRV LX and pay just $299 a month. 3 models with one very low Lindsay price.
Trade up to the reliability of a new or certified Honda.
So lock in your price today. The one and only Lindsay Honda Trade-a-thon is back.
See lindsayhonda.com for details.
Common Man here. I've told you about my friends at Sell for 1% Realtors. I am back to remind you that if you're thinking about selling your home, it should not cost you 6% to do it. Their premise is almost too good to be true. They sell your home for 1% commission, not 6%. That's it. I had to check it out for myself, see if it was legit. I met with the family-run business here in Central Ohio. They will give you everything you expect from any realtor for a whole lot less. This is full service, not discount. They literally do everything that a realtor who charges you 6% is going to do, and probably more. They can do it because they use today's technology, which has made the realtor's job easier, taking photos, signing documents on your phone. And instead of keeping their prices the same like everybody else does, they pass the savings on to you because they know you're going to be happy with the service. Tell a friend, they get more business. Oh, what a novel concept. If I knew about these guys 10 years ago, I would have saved a boatload of money. On average, customers save about $10,000 in commissions. If you're selling, give my guys a call. 614-451-6616. Sellfor1%.com.
Did you know even the smallest increase in mortgage rates can cost you thousands of dollars over the life of your loan? Hi, I'm Mark Stefanski, Chairman and CEO of Third Federal. It's true, even a 0.25% change in rate can cost you thousands of dollars over the life of your mortgage. But with Third Federal's new Early Rate Lock, you don't have to take chances. Early Rate Lock is the only pre-approval that locks in your rate at pre-approval, even before you find a house. Plus, we're so confident that our rates are the lowest, if you find a lower rate, we'll beat it or give you $1,000. And now through May 31st, get pre-approved with Third Federal and we'll pay all of your closing costs. So don't wait. Call Third Federal today.
Right now at Third Federal, even before you find a home, lock in 6.50%, APR 6.56% on a 30-year fixed-rate purchase mortgage. Visit thirdfederal.com or call 1-800-3RD-FED today. APR reflects 15% down for $350,000 loan amount. Rate requires automatic payment program and is subject to change. Restrictions apply. Zero closing costs on low-cost loans only. See conditions for lowest rate guarantee at thirdfederal.com. Equal housing lender.
Can't get enough of your favorite fan content? Good news, we're on all the digitals. Follow 971 The Fan on X, Facebook, YouTube, The Talk, and Gram. Your digital home for endless shenanigans. The Fan.
Feeling unsure about preparing your roof for spring storms? Newman Roofing is here for you. For over 30 years, we've helped homeowners understand their roof's conditions so they can make the best decision for their home. Stop worrying and call 614-NEW-ROOF or visit newmanroofing.com today. Don't just get a new roof, get a Newman roof.
This summer, something wild is coming to your Columbus Zoo. The all-new North America Trek opens soon. Get closer than ever to Mexican wolves, river otters, and more in stunning new habitats. Experience wildlife and conservation in action. Plan your visit today at columbuszoo.org.
Welcome to Tire Discounters. Oh, you're the Carfax guy.
The Carfox from Carfax.
Wow.
And you, sir, work at Tire Discounters.
I sure do.
The Carfax top-rated service center.
Oh, right. You know, a lot of that's because of our services. But people think we're just about tires.
Maybe it's your name.
Yeah?
Tire Discounters. And your jingle.
Oh, you like it?
I think it needs something.
Yeah? Like what?
Hit it. Plus brakes, oil changes, shocks, and struts, and more. Now that speaks to me.
The Fan Guest Hotline is sponsored by Ohio Heating and Bryant. Doing whatever it takes to keep you and your home comfortable. The Fan.
Buckeye Show coming up at the top of the hour. The fine host of the Buckeye Show, your friend and mine, Timmy Hull and Tyvis Powell.
Oh, you guys. How was you guys' colonoscopies?
I haven't had mine.
I haven't had one yet either.
I thought you got to get it at 40, right?
No, I think it's 50. I think 50 is the new 40 for colonoscopy. I think so.
It's 40 if colon cancer runs in your family.
Okay, yeah. Or if you have some need to get it checked.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
When I was in high school, right, I learned what a colonoscopy was. Mm-hmm. And when they told me what it was, I said, oh, there's no way. They was like, don't you worry about it, though. You're young. By the time you get there, there'll be a new way to do it.
Or you'll love getting them by the time you're that age.
Here we are. I'm like, 19 years out. And I'm just praying that there's a better way. There's a better way.
Well, now, they do have, when you're
Pooping
40.
in the box.
There's pooping in the box. That's right.
Crapping in a box.
That's the SNL song we didn't get, but we wish we did. Poop in a box. Yes. But there's that. They're also as a man, once you hit 40, there's the prostate exam.
I've had
you have
that.
To get.
I've done that.
I've done the hand stuck up.
Yeah.
BHE.
It's got to be a better way for that too, right?
There's not.
No.
That's it. It's just one way to check it, and that's it.
Let me tell you, because
I'm going to have that probably very soon.
Let me tell you how it went for me. I have a few stories regarding this, which I'm sure you're all riveted to hear. One involves my urologist comes in, and he's older, probably in his 60s. He's going to retire at some point, probably soon. Comes in, he's like, hey, how's it going? And a doctor walks in with him, another doctor, and she cannot be older than 30. She is a younger doctor, right?
Oh, great.
New into and he says, hey, I hope you don't mind. If you do, it's fine. You can tell us. But this is Dr. So-and-so. She's going to be sitting in observing today because she is a urologist resident.
Did it make you uncomfortable?
And he asked, would you be uncomfortable with that? And of course I said, you know what, for the good of medicine, I got to.
What's the only thing that would make a grown man putting his fingers up your anus more uncomfortable is a young woman watching.
She's going to be staring.
Just observing.
Okay? She's going to stare and not break.
He was very clear. He was like, now, just so you know, it will still be my expert hand of care that will be providing all the services today. And I'm like, I understand that, but it's, she'll be there observing. So that was awkward because then you turn around and drop your pants and then that happens and and then you get done and then guess what happens? You turn around and they're right there looking at you and you're just like, wow.
I'm good.
I'm looking at you now.
Is it mandatory?
You got to
Yes, I think it is. If you want to stay healthy, it is.
Prostate health is important.
This stuff is very gross, but it's also very necessary.
It's vital.
Yeah.
Please don't neglect your health.
I really am fascinated because they use that term when you get your spark, whatever it is that you do. Where do you find that spark and how? At what age, around what corner in your life do you decide I would like to be the kind of doctor that has to stick hands up aces?
Well, I think
and I'll do it for the good of humanity.
I think it happens
totally cool with it.
In medical school, if I understand, please correct me if you're a doctor and you know the actual answer, but from what I understand is you start to kind of do rotations you learn a lot of this stuff.
Different areas of expertise,
you do
right?
rotations,
You whittle things down.
Yeah, you work like in an ER.
I don't like cutting knees
office.
open. That's not for me. I don't want to do orthopedic surgeries.
Yeah.
Grosses me out.
What is going on with here?
You don't like our bra that we got?
That's a bra, Travis.
Yeah. It's got the buttons in the front.
So this is what it looks like.
Yeah.
For easy access.
No, we had a listener send us an undelivered mail box with all kinds of just random stuff in it.
Were you not listening when I shaved Timmy's leg on the air?
We shaved Timmy's leg on the air today.
Can I do yours? Let me see your legs.
My leg isn't hairy.
Let me see it.
You want to see
How's
my
it look,
leg?
Tyvis?
Did you ever
see it? Unzip.
Unzip.
It. No, I could do a little something on there.
Oh, no.
No, don't. We just vacuumed in here.
Oh, no.
You have to vacuum.
We're going to have
Tyvis,
get
don't
the
let him shave your
industrial
leg.
strength vacuum out again?
Yes.
Is it happening?
Tyvis,
yes.
I'm sorry.
Something's
I don't
wrong.
know what's happened here.
All right.
Can I?
Yeah.
There it is.
There it is.
It's not going to be on the new.
Technically, you're not supposed to do that, like shave your legs. But it was one guy that actually did do this on the football team.
Mm-hmm.
His name is Braxton Miller.
Oh, Braxton shaved his leg.
Why are you not supposed to? Why are you not supposed to shave your
That's how you
legs?
say it's not manly.
Okay, so
Oh,
there's
well,
no actual reason for it. It's just that.
yeah.
It's just that you will be shamed.
Yeah,
It's fine if you do.
He got this new tattoo, and I guess he wanted to show it off.
I love how matter of fact he said that. They say it's not manly.
Oh, what are they saying?
But doesn't it help? Like, I've never had my ankles taped on a regular basis. Does it help when you get all that stuff when you have to take it off? You're not ripping your hair out.
So that might be a
Yes,
positive.
That hurts. But Urban was big on taping ankles. Okay, so all throughout Ohio State, every practice, every walkthrough, ankles got to be taped.
Okay.
I get to the NFL, and I'm sitting up there because in my mind, that's what I'm used to. So I'm getting up there, getting my ankles taped. And Sharon walks by. He goes, "Why are you taping your ankle?" I said, "Well, this is supposed to protect it." He said, let me be honest with you. He said that if you gonna roll your ankle, you gonna roll your ankle. And it's not gonna save you from getting your ankle rolled. And I asked the trainer, and I said, "Is that true?" He said, "Yeah, that's really true."
Interesting.
From that day forward, I never taped my ankle
So
again.
really, all that it is reactive. When you do sprain your ankle, if you get to it quickly and tape the bleep out of it,
I guess
that will keep the swelling down.
If I hear you properly, and I think that I do, Tyvis Powell just admitted that Mickey Marotti is an idiot. That's what I just heard.
I didn't say Mickey.
I don't know if that's
I said
he was doing what Urban's an idiot.
Yeah.
Urban is the one directing the ship. And Mickey Marotti's like, I guess we got to tape ankles. That's what Urban wants to do. All
And
right.
the editor that let it out
is garbage.
is an idiot.
All right, what's coming up on the Buckeye Show?
Coming up tonight, we heard from Ryan Day. We got his off-season press conference, so that was really exciting today. You heard some clips on the we heard the whole thing on the Fan today at noon. We will have some highlights for you. There was many, many different things that interested me and topics that he stepped into today, so we will step into them as well.
Buckeye Show, top of the hour, right here on the Fan. Back page.
The Back Page. The Back Page with Common Man and T-Bone.
Sponsored by Care Heating and Cooling. When you need a company you can trust, call 1-800-COOLING.
Bone.
Well, man, in 1992, during a Nirvana European tour, Kurt Cobain on stage, lead singer, of course, now dead, of Nirvana and lead guitarist, destroyed his white Fender Stratocaster, leaving it in pieces on the stage after the gig was over. The guitar all the pieces were picked up by the guitar tech. Eventually, on this tour, they put it back into working order, and it was inherited by someone on the crew. It was even authenticated by Big John Duncan, who is a guitar tech and friend of the band who was there. They have all the history of this to show this is the guitar that Kurt Cobain destroyed.
And so now Jim Irsay is going to buy it.
Well, someone did. Last Friday, the resurrected Stratocaster was sold at auction through Gotta Have Rock and Roll, apparently is the site where they do this auction, for a whopping $101,500.
I'm surprised it didn't go for more, to be honest with you.
I am too,
I know
because
Kurt Cobain's guitar?
Yeah.
He's a legend, and he died at what, 24 years old?
Is that what it was?
He was really Think about that. Think about the legacy you leave. And he was
I think it was
in his young
27.
20s.
Wasn't he
a
one of
little
the,
older than
isn't
that?
that the 27 club?
Does that make much of a difference, though, that he did all that?
Yes.
In that amount of time?
He did a lot of living, though, in those 27 years, Timmy.
He sure
Not like
did.
you and me.
Hard living.
For context, the guitar that Cobain used in the Smells Like Teen Spirit music video, that one sold for slightly more, $4.5 million. So this was, relatively speaking, a bargain. You got one that he played and was destroyed by him. That's pretty good, lineage.
That's
there.
more than your rings are getting, Tyvis.
Yeah, only 10 grand. You can have all 3 of them. Not the 4th one, though. You can have 3 out of the 4.
You got to rip the 4th one out of Tyvis's mom's hand. Cold, dead hand. Hey, tomorrow, please do join us. It's our final Common Man and T-Bone broadcast together. We'd love it if you listen to the radio. Man, that was a hell of a tease. Or streamed it or podcasted it, whatever you do. But we'll see you tomorrow. Common Man and T-Bone on the Fan.
Fan traffic.
Sponsored by Meister's Bar and Pizza in Grandview.
Slower traffic is causing a 5-minute delay on eastbound 70 on the east side from Livingston Avenue to 270. And things are also slow on westbound 670 between 71 and 315. This report is sponsored by Kosai. Unofficial Galaxies opens May 10th. Hey, if you're a Star Wars fanatic, Kosai should be your next stop. In a galaxy not so far away, Unofficial Galaxies is coming to Kosai May 10th. Explore one of the largest Star Wars fans collections in the world. Tickets on sale now at kosai.org. I'm Nicole for 97.1 The Fan Traffic.
Now at White Castle, you can get 12 chicken rings for just $3.99. Tender on the inside, crispy on the outside. Choose from classic or our new Cheddar Blast flavor made with real cheddar cheese. White Castle. Follow your crave. Limited time only at participating passes. Tax not included.
Want to learn about Pick 4 from the Ohio Lottery? Okay. Pick 4 is a daily draw game where you pick 4 individual numbers between 0 and 9 that can be played straight, where each number must be drawn in an exact order or box where they can be drawn in any order. You can win up to $2,500 on a 50-cent bet. Learn more at OhioLottery.com or the Ohio Lottery app. Lottery players are subject to Ohio laws and commission regulations. Play responsibly. Want to go back to the radio? Okay.
Common Man here for the ESPN Bet Sportsbook at Hollywood Casino Columbus. Watching big events are more fun at Hollywood Casino. For example, there's this draft thing coming up. Large men get selected to move to different cities and play football. That's all I'm legally allowed to say. Not only do you get the excitement of on-site wagering and camaraderie, there's prizes to win at the Sportsbook. And sign up for Penn Play Rewards and play up to $500 on the house. Do it now. Must be 21. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER.
Let's go to the floor with some late-breaking developments on the markets. Jim?
Up things are down, down things are up.
Sounds like things
You
are...
don't understand. Right is left, lemons are sweet, spaghetti is cold, the milk is warm.
Okay, but are you seeing anything that maybe smart-minded money people should know about?
Yeah. Apex Pros.
The pros who knows?
Probably one of the most stable things you can do is an Apex Pros air conditioner tune-up.
Air conditioner tune-ups, you say?
Oh yeah, Apex Pros knows most expensive summer breakdowns can be prevented by getting a tune-up now.
Yes, it's known that a tuned-up AC lowers energy bills, which is important to...
Oh, this is unbelievable.
What, big sell-off? Huge increase?
No, I spilled coffee on my new shirt. Anyway, tune-up save on energy bills, plus make your air conditioner last years longer.
Good to know Apex Pros keeps things stable and predictable.
That's on my pants, too. This is the worst day. This is historic. You know that.
No doubt about it. Columbus loves Apex Pros. The pros who knows. ApexPros.com.
Breaking news, and this one is almost unbelievable.
Yeah, it's all about new customers at Bet365 because they get $150 in bonus bets when they bet $5, win or lose. And even better, bonus bets can be used on the spread, totals, and player props.
There you have it. Bet $5 to get $150 in bonus bets, win or lose. And see why it's never ordinary at Bet365. 21 plus only. Must be physically located in Ohio. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. T&Cs apply.
1-877 Cars for Kids. KARS Cars for Kids. 1-877 Cars for Kids. Donate your car today.
Donate today at carsforkids.org. That's cars with a K. Your car can be picked up as soon as the next day. Receive a tax deduction and vacation voucher.
1-877 Cars for Kids. Donate your car today.
Now accepting donations of land, homes, buildings, or any kind of real estate.
Attention kingdom-seeking business professionals, entrepreneurs, and investors in Columbus. Are you ready to experience a life-changing event that will elevate your faith, finances, and future in 2025? Then you won't want to miss this. Join us for Life Search, featuring Champions of Faith, Saturday, May 10th at the Schottenstein Center for an extraordinary one-day event that will empower you to transform every area of your life through the power of faith. Prepare to be inspired by an incredible lineup of champions, including college football champions Jeremiah Smith and Caleb Downs, three-time national champion head coach Urban Meyer, sportscaster Kirk Herbstreit, two-time national football champion Tim Tebow, and more. These champions have experienced firsthand how faith transforms lives, and they'll be joining Life Search to share their powerful stories and insights on how to integrate faith into your business, finances, and every aspect of your journey. Seats are selling fast to this unforgettable event, so don't wait. Head to lifesearch.com now to secure your tickets before they're gone. Life Search featuring Champions of Faith, Saturday, May 10th at the Schottenstein Center. Don't miss out. Your transformation begins here. Visit lifesearch.com today.
For over 78 years, our family's been part of your love stories. At Diamond Seller, we offer bigger diamonds, better prices, and timeless designs for every chapter of your life. From your first yes to your forever I do, trust the jeweler who knows diamonds best. Visit Diamond Seller today.
Feeling stressed or overwhelmed? Not sure how to get the mental health help you need? We've got your back. Call the Mental Health Insurance Assistance Office at 855-438-6442. We'll help you figure out what mental health benefits may be in your health plan. No more confusion, just the support you deserve. Call the Mental Health Insurance Assistance Office at 855-438-6442.